And here we go. Okay. So last time on Pathfinder Z, you guys, out of all of the things on your hefty to-do list that you have got bulleted down, several lists down on a massive scroll, the first one to deal with was helping the aquatic elves of the village of Acisazi with their aboleth problem. So you guys spent a day or so gathering road trip supplies and road trip vehicles and a horse to go along with Big Sebastian, Deuce. And then you guys spent the 4.5, 5 days on the road just wagoning Oregon Trailing your way down the road, which was a mostly uneventful ride, except for a brief attack halfway along your trip by a couple of mist drakes, which startled the horses, damaged the cart a little bit, and did not stick around alive long enough to do anything except accidentally plow into Flickie from a midair flight that somehow ended up unconscious.
Dude, Flickie dove out the back of the wagon like the intro to the Devil May Cry reboot. I was just like,
I remember. But the session ended as Ava, the elf from Acisazi, who was one of the aquatic elves who joined the Silver Ravens as a team, has accompanied you on this trip down to Acisazi as a guide and sort of an advisor of everything that's going on, and we have stopped as you guys are at the north side of the cliffs overlooking the village of Acisazi, which is the image on the right side of this map. Now, I know what I said last time was probably said that the cliffs were about 70 feet tall. I was wrong. They're 100. They're 100 feet tall looking down across this village.
Oh, man, it sure sucks that you guys can't fly. No.
So that's like the brown area.
You're in the green area overlooking the beach, right? Is that what's up?
Correct. And
and we're at the cliffs looking over that.
So we're next to that weird hill thingy.
Yeah, there's a hill. There's a hill formation, and Ava has brought you over here because there is a somewhat hidden series of handholds and ledges, making a sort of created ladder down the cliffs, down to the village from here, and you can see what I described last time to you guys, that most of the village is on the beaches, but there are some on the piers and jetties overlooking the actual dismal niche itself, which is a blown-up vision of the map on the left. The map on the left, one square is equal to half a mile, and then the Acisazi square, one square is equal to 150 feet.
Hey, question. So those boots of anti-gravity that I have, can I use them to just like safely descend the cliffside, or is it not how that works?
Boots of levitation, theoretically,
yes.
That's
what it is. Okay, cool. Well, then that's probably going to be my move when we eventually go down.
Okay.
I was just thinking, like, in the online game, always had featherfall items to just run and jump. Like, all right, here we go.
You guys are all like scaling down the side of the cliff, and I'm just like, oh, that sucks. As I like have an umbrella and come floating by like Mary Poppins.
So no. What you're doing is you're pulling the Mr. Spock from Star Trek V.
All right, so
I just want to make sure, Roger, are you there?
I understood that reference.
Okay, good. There we go. All right. Okay, but before we do anything, allow me. A dreary, sodden skeleton of a village clings to the shoreline here, nestled in the embrace of fog-slicked cliffs to all sides save the west, where the gray waters of the sea surge. With buildings of driftwood and wicker connected by rope bridges and soggy wooden boardwalks, the town does not present a welcoming embrace, and even the seabirds that festoon the roofs of the small village seem tired and listless, which should also satiate your vibe check of the city there, Garrett.
Yeah.
But Ava directs you over to the ledge with the ladder bits carved in and says, watch your step. It's not impossible to fall from down here. Up here. So
can I ask her a question?
You may, while everyone else makes me climb checks.
Cool. Okay. So I ask her. So I see that all your bridges are made of like wicker and stuff, right?
Yes. Most of
How
this.
uncomfortable? Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, you first.
How uncomfortable is it for you guys to sit bare-assed when you get out of the water for like more than 2 minutes at a time?
Most of us are used to it. It's not that uncomfortable.
Jesus Christ, you guys live in a hell.
Well, if Flickie's using his
We're
boots,
here to
if
turn it back
Flickie's
into
using his
regular hell.
boots, and everybody else is fucking fine. You needed a DC of 5.
So we are climbing well enough to see Flickie Mary Poppinsing the shit.
Yeah, I'm literally floating down next to you guys. I'm just like, yeah, so don't sit on the bridges. Word to the wise.
Can I try to flick a coin to him as he goes past?
Yeah, sure. Your roll's high enough that you're not going to lose your balance from that.
Think.
And
I'm flicking a gold at you. I want you to catch it.
I am going to, instead of that, I'm going to, where'd I put my shit? One sec.
I've got a spell for this.
No, I wanted to do something impressive real quick that you'd be like, oh, that's even cooler than catching it. What was it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna blast a scorching ray through the center of the gold as it fucking is flying through the air and blow a hole through the middle.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No, that's a spell.
my
Don't waste a
God.
spell. There's an aboleth here.
We're not gonna fight it today.
We
I'll
might.
never understand any of the decisions you guys make.
All right, so do it towards the
Can't put that
close
shit.
wall. So, fine. Instead of scorching ray, I'm gonna fucking just blow it out of the sky with a fucking ray of frost.
There you go.
That's better. When it,
Always a good decision.
Yeah,
Always
better.
use cantrips for cool
Dude.
shit. Spells are
You say
precious.
Yeah.
We're still down the
Pearls.
spells from the fight with the.
the Drakes, no, that was a couple days ago.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
That was days ago.
Yeah, otherwise Flickie would be tapped on 3rd levels.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I've got 3 third level spells.
All right, so
All
let's
right.
see.
5 second.
And while the rest of you are busy focusing on the climb, as Flickie is levitating down over the course of a couple of rounds, he notices that there seems to be a crowd forming somewhere near the base of these ladder steps of a bunch of half-elves and maybe a couple of aquatic elves among them, just kind of watching you guys show up, and people are starting to gather at the... let me just point it out here.
As I'm floating down, I
Like
raise
this
my
area.
arms and say, "My brothers and sisters!" And I shout it out in Elf, and I'm like, "We're here to help."
You guys think that's gonna be trouble when we get down there? Like as we're scaling the side of the wall, Lara Croft style.
I quickly realize I can't go up, but you guys can.
I
No,
imagine
you can go
nimbly
up.
sliding down. Whoa, it's pretty straight.
No,
got both.
yeah, Dillon, you can go up. The problem with Boots of Limitation is you can only go up or down. You only have Y-axis movement. You have no X-axis movement. So once you get up to the top, you still got to go. Well, I'm still 10 feet away from the wall. Whereas,
Lassos?
yes, he can be pulled or like pull himself across something. But if he has nothing to grab onto, he's like, well, here I am.
You can grab onto these nuts.
But as for him actually descending in the first place, I imagine he like Mario jumped off and then activated them after he got some distance. But as you all reach the bottom, Ava included, you see a crowd of I'd say about 40 or 50 half-elves just kind of staring at you, very, very quiet. And all of the locals in Acisazi, Ava's an exception because you guys outfitted her, and she's had the trappings of an actual city to kind of stock up on. But the locals here in Acisazi are wearing clothing made from seaweed, shells, straps of leather, salvaged material from flotsam, occasional little bits of driftwood. It's very castaway. But all of them are just kind of standing there, staring at you quietly. It's very, very awkward.
So what's the sitch with Flickie? Where did Flickie land in relation to this?
He only
Crowd.
only 10 feet away from the wall where you guys were, and the crowd is a good, like, 30 feet away from, like, where you guys fan out at the bottom of the ladder, pretty much. And
Do they not respond to me being like, we have come to help in their like language that they speak?
no, they did not respond to your Magneto hello as you descend from the sky. But there, you do notice activity in the crowd, as it seems one aquatic elf is busy pushing his way through the crowd to come and talk to you. And Ava whispers quietly behind you guys, that's Naren Aliimna. He's the village warden.
Ah, the village warden, just the man we would wish to speak with.
Anyway,
And I take steps forward.
As you step up, he cuts you off with a hand that says, "Halt, outsider." Also in Elven.
I say, I've responded Elven as well. Fair enough. We mean you no harm. What's up?
It does not matter if you mean no harm. Outsiders are not welcome in Acisazi.
Wait,
Hey, Ava, can we get some help here?
if we may, Warden, we were brought here by Ava. We wish to help with the undead.
Ava
and-
is beyond your concern. Ava is of us, and she knows better than to bring outsiders and their problems to our village.
Well, no,
Yeah,
we're
we're
here
problem
because of your
solvers.
problems.
We can handle our own problems. Outsiders only ever bring more. Turn around
Look
and go
around.
back the way you came.
Look around, Warden. Can you handle your problems? Look at all this. There's an aboleth, undead. Look at your village. Look at the birds, for God's sake.
Acisazi has survived on its own, and we are not alone in the surf. We can handle our own. Turn around and leave.
No.
This creature is also of the surf.
I will not
It's-
hear
it's
any
where
more
this
of this
from.
creature.
What, the aboleth?
Outsiders bring destruction and chaos whenever they come. Turn around and leave.
Although those are the two things I'm literally best at, I feel like we can help you.
We do not need your help. Be gone from this place.
Can you at least tell me why without saying you've just been around for however long?
Acisazi, we are a traditional people. We handle our own problems, and you only bring your problems with you when you come into our village. Leave.
Well, how about this?
Can we do like a cartoonish group huddle away from like the elves and like talk about this?
We've traveled for several days with the intent of helping. We have a bunch of supplies that we gathered with the intent to help. Let us.
That is
you
no
know,
concern of ours.
What if we stay outside of town and we'll just conduct our investigations away from you guys? But just we what if we can change things here?
Yeah, your name is Naren, right?
I am, yes. I assume Ava
Right.
told you this.
Let me speak plainly. Are you in charge here?
The speaker has taken ill with this malaise that has spread across the village. I am acting as the interim leader for the village, yes.
We would like to speak to the speaker.
The speaker does not need to
We've
speak with
brought
you.
Supplies. We've brought help.
The speaker is sick and bedridden, and you do not have my permission to speak with her.
We don't need your permission to speak with her. All we need
Yes,
is her.
you do. You are in our village, despite my repeated requests that you turn and go.
Friend, look around.
Do not,
Your village-
do not friend me, human.
Okay. Then let me speak bluntly. We're not leaving until we see the speaker. And we have means that we can help. And I'd like to look around, and Icar kind of looks around and looks at the other elves who are surrounding them. I think all of these good people here have really. I think that they would rather us do what we can than send us to leave. I think we're here to help. Ava has brought us, And if Ava trusts us, and they trust Ava, why is there no
who is opening a sweet wrapper?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought this was still on mute.
Is there a way I could make a diplomacy check to like sort of appeal to the crowd and see if they could, you know, pressure this guy to back down and let us pass?
You can try, yes.
You said there's like 40 or 50 of them, right?
Something like that, yes.
I was thinking, can I try to get a feeling for what this guy's problem with us really is? Is it
that would
can
be
we tell if it's
that would be a
only
sense
that we're outsiders?
that would be a sense motive check. All right. Is anybody else doing this, or is it just Sugtok?
I might as well with as much sense motive I have.
I might as well try.
I guess it would be more appropriate to make an intimidate check, as we're coming in, whether you like it or not.
Well, hold on.
You really think you can stop us? Go ahead.
While Icar is busy having this conversation with the warden, Sugtok and Tib'resh, you pick up on there's something relatively minute in the entire way he's holding himself, the way how a gesture occurs maybe a quarter of a beat after the word it's supposed to be coming with. Flickie picks up on this too, only barely. And there is a weird cadence in his mannerisms that suggests that this guy has been dominated.
Oh no! I've been playing Shadow of War recently. Dun dun dun.
Well,
can I detect magic this hoe?
That's not what you would need for that.
Okay, then how can I tell that he's under the control of something else, like maybe an aboleth?
Oh,
Like, how can I?
You recognize domination about how this guy's mind is not wholly his own, and
Okay.
you are aware that protection from alignment spells are able to suppress that temporarily.
Okay, I immediately, without even speaking to anyone in the party, cast Protection from Evil on the Warden.
It's a touch
just,
spell.
like-
It's a touch spell, I believe. Isn't it?
I fucking get up in his face, and while he goes, "What are you?" I just go, "Pew!" and beam him right in the chest.
If that's the, well, it's a touch.
No,
spell.
beam. I meant beam, and so like hit him like.
Yeah, I know. Hold on.
So you gotta make a melee touch then. You have to
Can
What the? the first response. The first result is protection from evil at target.
Yeah.
Yeah, creature touched.
So
Yeah, Dillon, you need to make me a melee touch attack. So basically, base attack bonus plus your strength.
Base attack bonus is I should have like 3 or something. Where is that?
Yours should be
plus
3.
my strength is okay. Damn.
It's not your forte.
Yeah, it's 3 plus strength is 1, so 4 plus d20.
Correct.
Yeah, dude, it's not. Yeah. But your boy rolled a 19 plus 4, so does 23 touch the warden?
As Icar is busy trying to intimidate his way through, and Warden Naren is telling him that he's not having any, telling him not to lecture him with his 30 silver haircut. You come on over with a charge in your hand, and you just like lay it on his shoulder. He goes, "Do not touch me outside." Sigh. Oh no. Oh no. This is
almost here.
not good. What have I done? And then Ava's like,
What
Warden?
have you done?
He's talking to you, Dillon.
Oh, yeah, this guy had evil magic domination aura, and I figured we weren't going to get anywhere, so I just touched him with protection from evil, so now he can talk to us.
Yes.
Alright, how did you?
it did when you were speaking with him? It seemed like something was off. His voice was a second ahead of his motions. It was very weird.
Yeah, and I used my keen intellect to remember that we have a giant evil psychic fish in the harbor that can use mind control. So
Yes,
I thought about that.
On one of my scouting errands out there to look for some of our lost warriors, I fell afoul of the creature. And
Ugh.
it's still there, poking at the edge of my mind. Whatever you've
Yes.
done, it's holding it back, but please,
Okay.
you must bind me quickly.
Yeah, I was about to say we need to tie this guy up and tell the village what happened, and then we need
because
to go see the speaker.
because Flickie knows that protection.
Well,
from
this guy
evil-
needs to tell the village what happened.
I think it's a good idea if we let's not tie him up in front of all of his villagers. Let's do you mind if we
hold on,
somewhere a little
hold-
bit more private?
Hold, please. And he turns around and addresses the crowd. These outsiders have come to help us. My mind has not been my own. There is great danger here, but for now, please, go back to your homes. And the crowd slowly starts to disperse. It kind of seems that his word, dominated or not, kind of carries a lot of weight.
Do I know of any spells that could dispel this permanently from him?
There is a dispel magic effect.
Wait, do I?
Is that what spell list is that on?
I think everybody gets dispel magic.
At the very least, Flickie knows it. I just don't know if he has it prepared.
Yeah, I know.
I
I know dispel magic.
I want to help this guy, so I want to spellkin it.
Okay, let me find the... Okay.
Because I'm just like, I'm trying to comb through my mind of like, how can we help this guy? Because our goal was to come here, help save these people, destroy the baddie.
All right, I am gonna let you know something. If the way dispel magic works is that
Caster level check versus
versus the thing, but the thing is, you can only dispel one check at a time, one magical effect at a time, and you start with the most potent magic effect. And if you fail that, you dispel the next lowest active magic effect. So the magic
Which
effect
would be my effect.
correct.
So if it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
Dillon knows. Flickie knows that his protection from evil lasts for 7 minutes, about one of which has gone by already.
Okay,
so
do you want to dispel magic now?
Let's try to restrain this guy.
Hold on.
And when your spell
yeah.
loses hold, I have an idea for something that we can use.
Do you have any rope, please?
Yeah, I've got rope.
Please bind me to the best of your ability, because as soon as your protection from its call fades, odds are I'm probably going to attack you or attempt to get free and run and warn it.
Okay, you want to see a magic trick? And I start like taking tons of rope, just stringing it out of this tiny little haversack. And he's just like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, dude. I'm a wizard." And then we start tying him up.
Ava feels weird about this, but she agrees to help.
Don't worry, Ava. It sounds like it's for the best.
Oh, dear.
Someone else should tie him up. I'm smart, but I'm not dexterous.
Okay, well, we'll tie him up, yeah.
Yeah, what kind of check is it going to be to tie this guy up?
I mean, he's willing. We shouldn't have to do
it's a check to see how good your knots are. Now, in 3rd edition, there used to literally be a use rope skill, but for now, I'm just going to say dexterity check.
Can we all try to tie him up in 3 layers to see whose is the best, like a contest?
You have about 5.5 minutes to do this. Do you actually want to do that?
Yes.
I absolutely want to try to restrain this guy.
I immediately start tying my ropes, but because I'm trying to make it flashy, so if I lose, it's because I was doing something unfamiliar, but if I win, it was tight, I start using Mage Hand to fucking tie all the knots around my section of it.
Mage Hand doesn't have the fine dexterity to do that.
Well, then I do it with my regular hands.
And has only about 5 pounds worth of weight it can move.
You said dexterity, then I got an 18.
Okay.
And
I'm just gonna crack open Icar here. Just have him make a dexterity check while Roger's on his phone call.
Looks like I'm gonna win this one, boys.
Okay. I'm gonna say that Sugtok's didn't help. Icar's did. Tib'resh, are you helping with this? And Ava's gonna try this as well.
Yes, so sorry.
Holy shit! Ava only has a +2, but she rolled a 19, so 21.
I'm also gonna timely inspire whoever's was not as bad as mine. I want at least 3 of these to be great, and then mine to just be garbage.
That would be Icar's.
So yeah, I'm gonna give Icar. Sorry, pulling the spell up.
So it's timely
Plus
or
1
gallant?
competence bonus per 5 caster levels.
Oh, okay,
So
timely. So
just
that
plus 1.
so it would just make Icar's a 12.
Good enough.
All right. Well, despite that not making it good enough, you did get. Let's see.
No,
Technically,
not good enough.
Ava rolled best, and Flickie and Tib'resh are able to help her. And you know what? I keep forgetting that Kyra's here. She's gonna help too. Motherfuck! The NPCs are killing it.
Dude, this guy is tied up.
Yeah, Kyra knows what she's doing. Kyra nat 20s this bitch.
Damn.
Either way, this guy's tied up like a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon. By the time you guys are done with him, you've tied him to the pole at the support pillar of a house. Kind of like remember that episode? Remember that episode of Ed, Ed and Eddie where they have the sauna and they have Ed tied up like the towel rack?
Yeah.
Like that.
That's classic.
As a matter of, and also while we're waiting on Roger here, I can show you guys a picture of the warden. That's the wrong page.
Oh. This is insane. Like getting all of these new characters. The fact that we discovered that was Roger here when we discovered that his mind was.
Yeah, because he was making the intimidate check and went, "Whoa, what the fuck are you doing?" It's like, we're doing this because he's been dominated.
Yeah, it's not worth it. But what level spell is Dispel Magic?
3rd. Yeah, this is what this is the warden.
All right, I'm back. What's up?
That's the warden.
Well, I'm
Is
gonna
that a
make
big penis? What is that?
well, I'm gonna
Okay,
make
so-
a dex.
Oh, it's this man. I
Black
got
hair.
It's
What
his
kind
coat.
of-
It's his coattails.
Skin tone is him.
Aquatic elves have like that bluish green, that really like bluish green, briny color, like ocean skin tone to them. So Ava has it too. But
Okay.
none of the half elves do. The half elves look like half elves, but aquatic elves have that briny ocean skin
I
tone.
want to imagine they're like Zoras.
If that helps, yes. Yeah, but pretty much, I had everybody roll dexterity checks to tie the guy up. Unfortunately, you, by proxy of me, sorry, and Sugtok didn't go very high, but Kyra nat 20'd, Ava got a 21, Tib'resh got a 17, and Flickie got an 18. So the warden is tied up pretty effectively.
My friends, I have never seen a more well-tied warden.
Why are we making dex checks? Why don't we just tie him up using the CMB rules?
Because I forgot those off the top of my head, and honestly,
It's good enough. We
Yeah,
did
it's
really
good.
We
well.
tie him up. The DC is equal to 20 plus our CM combat maneuver bonus. So whoever has the highest CMB ties him up, which I'm pretty sure is going to be Tib'resh.
but whatever happened, he's currently tied, but he'll have to make combat maneuver checks to get out of it. And with the highest roll being a 25, being helped several times over, it's a high DC.
Good.
Anyway, so now he's tied up, and you guys have about a minute left before Flickie's protection from evil wears off.
All right. So how long does Dispel Magic take to cast?
It takes a round. Despite,
so 6 seconds.
despite, well, yeah, so 6 seconds, because it's a full round action for you. Yeah, despite my flavorful use of it last time Flickie used it, that all occurred over the course of about 6 seconds.
So I want to look around and say, guys, we know this guy's mind is being controlled by the Aboleth.
You don't know that. Actually, yes, you do, because he said it. He said so. He said, yes, there's an Aboleth necromancer out there.
That's the big thing we're here to stop. I've seen mages cast spells to dispel this, and I can draw that knowledge and use it.
Did you just call the Aboleth a necromancer?
No,
yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
You know
the
what?
elf is raising sideways.
I haven't mentioned that yet. While you guys are sitting there tying him up, he's giving you an info dump on, yes, there was a creature out there, an aboleth necromancer named Menothegaro in the Drowned Eye, which is
Menothegaro?
Yes. Which is...
Wasn't that the boss
that was the
monster
guy
of
who
the
had the
boss
demon.
monster of the last chapter? Motherfuck.
No, Menethegaro was the guy who was running the scum.
Okay.
They reported.
Well, shit.
He also says that the Drowned Eye is several miles to the west, and it is a very deep hole in the ocean, going down not quite 2, but almost 300 feet deep.
Damn.
And there is a cavern there, just above the massive pile of shipwrecks at the bottom of the eye. There is a cavern where the creature dwells. It appears, and the area surrounding the eye is rife with necromantic energies, which have a tendency to spawn aquatic zombies and draugr.
Man, I am really glad I fucking protection from evil.
How'd you get down there, good buddy?
This is
We can swim.
swimming.
Right.
My-
that helps.
My vest protects me from water pressure damage, but we can breathe. We can breathe underwater.
Damage, how far down are we talking about?
300 feet?
Almost 300 feet below the surface. Which, by the way, as far as the rules go, it never mattered in the Lucky Bones, but for every minute you spend under 100 feet, for every 100 feet of water depth you are, for every minute that passes, you make a fortitude save, or you take 1d6 points of crushing damage for every 100 feet you are below the surface as water pressure crushes you.
Jesus. So that could be, like, at max, like, 18 damage, conceivably, at 300 feet down.
Yes. It does not go to 300. He estimates closer to about 250, 270.
Okay.
Does the mana cloak negate that?
It does not.
Oh, shit.
Well, how does his vest negate his?
Magic.
Damn.
All right, well,
Can we borrow his vest?
I've got an idea for a way to help you. So,
I mean, yes. Before you guys fully tie him up, because this is all happening during the rope tying thing, he shuffles out of his vest and loans it to you guys for this.
Tight. So one of us has an anti-crush vest.
Yes, it is called a Vest of the Deep. Creates a constant shell of magical energy that protects the wearer from extreme environmental pressure, such as that inflicted by water at a depth of over 100 feet. It does not provide any protection from constriction or actual, crushing, nor does it grant any water breathing.
Tib'resh, this looks like a pretty balanced vest.
I have a picture of it. It's a Zora tunic.
I think this would look just fantastic on you, good buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a vest. It's a piece of clothing,
Yeah.
not armor. So, absolutely. That looks great. I mean, I think I'm partially colorblind. I don't really understand how fashion works, but this works with my outfit, right?
Yeah, the
Tib'resh
blue and
turns with the
orange
outfit on.
that's a combo everybody talks about being great.
Tib'resh, give us a spin. Give us a spin.
You see it all the time on the opera posters.
Fucking, I'm too sexy for my shirt plays. Awesome. Well, cool. I am wearing that now. I would like details on that when we're done with the conversation.
Okay, so now that all of that happened while you were tying him up.
Crushing. It has no other features. Sorry.
Yeah. All of that happened while you were tying him up. At this point, the protection from evil wears off. He starts looking around again like a caged animal.
As soon as he starts looking around like a caged animal, I want to cast Dispel Magic.
Okay.
So it's caster level?
So D20 plus 7 for you. As you can dispel magic and aim it at him, there's this overwhelmingly powerful aura surrounding his mind. and you push harder and harder with the Dispel Magic, but the aura pushes back, stronger, harder, and your Dispel attempt breaks and fails.
All right. I
Fuck,
reach into
I
my...
want to try to knock him out.
Wait, let me try something first before you punch this.
He's
tied-up
mind
man in the
possessed.
face.
Before he can send a message, if I felt that the spell didn't work, my gut reaction is to try to bonk him on the head to knock him out.
All right.
Can I reach my little dainty hands into my pouch here and whip myself up a Dispel Magic to see if I can ease this man's mind before we break this man's face?
Are you trying
I'm not breaking his face, I'm
are you pulling a scroll of Dispel Magic out?
Whoa, oh my god. So everyone's audio just went, ooh, ah, ooh. What'd you say?
You don't have a scroll of Dispel Magic because that's what you use to get past the Torrent Seal and the Lucky Bones. So unless you prepared Dispel Magic today, you're SOL on that front.
Oh, man. That's true. Well, I mean, maybe we could just, leave him here. He's pretty tied up. We can hit it tomorrow. We have to go see the speaker anyway.
We do have to see the speaker. We are still intruding, technically.
I'm already going for the bonk.
Okay, non-lethal attacks with weapons or a standard attack with your fists. A standard attack with your fist or a attack with a weapon at a -4 penalty. You know, fuck it. He's helpless. He doesn't go down immediately because this guy's actually got some levels to him.
Coup de grace bonk.
How about this? You take a minute and you just Tyler Durden him for a bit.
I just laughed blood on his face.
I love how your first instinct is to help this man, and your second instinct is to beat him violently.
I'm still trying to help him. It's for the greater good.
I don't see it that way.
Okay, hold on. Before I bonk him realistically, does Sugtok know about aboleths, their mental connection, and that this guy can alert him?
No.
Probably not.
I do not know that?
No.
Okay, then I want to try
Tib'resh and
Tib'resh
and Flickie are the ones who are aware of that.
I can't.
And Flickie himself is aware that the effect that aboleths use is a Dominate Monster effect, which is equivalent to a 9th level spell.
Yeah, so...
I'm just going to flat out let you know, Garrett, you needed to natural 20 to even meet the DC of that.
Is it DC 25?
27.
30? 27. Jeez. Did I get a feel for that when I cast it? No, you guys, this is way too strong.
It's like I'm punching above my weight class and it hurts.
Well, last time we left a powerful entity tied up, I was asleep in the room with it, and it shapeshifted.
Ava says that while he's unconscious, we can go and talk to the speaker, and then I will watch over him while you do whatever you're doing, because I know for a fact that I'm not going out. I'm not going out with you. Its minions were able to overpower me. I am not facing the master.
Okay, then can I say I just chokehold him, put him to sleep? You're gonna rest.
Oh my god!
Take a little nap. You're gonna be just fine.
Do you know how to do that?
Can I put a hand on Sugtok's shoulder and just say, "Hey, maybe let's just go see the speaker"?
She said while he's
normally
unconscious.
I'm down for anything.
Well, I said that assuming that you'd already knocked him out by this point.
Yeah, I don't feel good about punching him. I want to calmly put him down.
Now I'm gonna choke his windpipe.
Unless you're a level 9 with monk, you do not know how to choke his windpipe.
Can I just hug him real tight?
You could ask Icar, the specialist in non-lethal damage, to help.
Icar, can you put him to sleep? Please? I just think it's good if he takes a nap while he's mind possessed.
It's barbaric. Let's go.
It's not.
Oh, he's a barbarian.
He's tied up. He's gagged. He can't use anything with somatic or verbal components. He can't use any magic.
Just like what was her name she warped the wall when she was gagged and tied up? I'm just saying.
You specifically remember that when she did. You specifically remember that when she did the wall, she had ungagged and unbound herself.
Yeah, via a back tattoo.
It also occurs to me that she wasn't being watched over, and she
also wasn't being watched over.
This person is being watched over in this situation.
Who's on watch?
Oh,
Ava.
Oh,
She
no,
just
She
volunteered.
would go back
She's
and watch
saying-
after we talk to the speaker.
yeah, she's coming with you to talk to the speaker because with Naren out of the picture and the rest of the village kind of iffy on things, she's basically your letter of introduction.
Okay, if he's unconscious, can I just bring him with us? Can I, like,
You know what? Hold on. Kyra chimes up. I'll watch him while you guys have your talk.
There we go.
All right, let's just go.
sounds good.
All right. Ava leads you guys to a house called the Speaker's Bones, which is this house here in the middle of the village, which is, compared to the rest of the buildings around here, relatively large and very, very long house / long tent look to it. And as you guys come in through like the leather, it's covered in like boiled waterproof leathers, and as you guys come in, you see that actually whatever the structure that all of these coverings were laid over isn't a structure at all. It's the skeleton of a blue whale that apparently had been beached here, and its ribs are forming the structure of the house.
That's like some Wind Waker shit. I'm here for that.
Yes, but as you come in, there are two half elves dressed in like plain white, like canvas type, like picture Ariel right after she gets her legs from Little Mermaid type outfit, something like that. So they turn around and Ava says, "Yes, we have visitors here. They need to see Speaker Kahuro." And one of those kind of bows and ushers your way into one of the back rooms in the longhouse. And back there, for a village this size, probably the grandest room, quote unquote, which is still probably about on par with Tibresh's apartment, maybe. Because there's a bed in the back, and there's a chair fashioned out of driftwood, and in this chair sits this very, very old, small, deathly looking, frail, elderly half-elven woman who's wrapped in furs and blankets. Her long hair is tied back with what looks like dried seaweed. And it seems that a couple other of these assistant half-elves wearing the canvassy outfits appear to be tending to her, like, let's call it hospice care.
Okay. I approach with the boys in tow, and I ask her in Elven. What do I ask her? Or no, you know what? I guess I don't ask anything. I say that I tell her that this is me and my band of merry brothers, and we're here to help your village. We came and talked to your warden, got him sorted out for now. We figured out he was being controlled by the Aboleth. What are you doing? How are you?
Subtleties.
And Ava comes up and bows slightly and says, "Yes, Speaker, these are the silver ravens that I told you about."
Can I do a health, just visually, like a health check, just to see how this old lady's doing?
Make me a heal check.
Cool.
Do they look hungry?
Come on, computer.
Oh, she still kind of looks regal. Okay, just old.
Yeah.
Got a 19 on the.
Wait. Why is she brown? I thought these people were green and like blue.
The half-elves are not.
Oh, she's a half elf.
Yes.
Okay, that's right.
She looks up kind of somewhat slowly, and her eyes are milky. She's got some pretty hefty cataracts in there. And she says, "Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you. I wish to thank you for saving our people from those creatures." And answer,
Well, we haven't.
and based on Tibresh's result and the way she's speaking, This woman's fucking old, so from her age, it seems like she's got one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel, and whatever this sickness that's cut over the village right now is not helping.
Damn.
So what was that roll for? Tib'resh, was
That was
that
held.
It was a heal check to check and see. Does she look like she's about to fall over dead?
Yeah.
No.
I leaned
Okay.
and whispered to my friends, "She's not well."
Does it, Flickie? Can you tell if it seems magical?
You guys have caught the occasional cough from the other people in the village, and I remind you, for a couple sessions ago, Ava said that the problem that they initially set out to deal with was a sickness that had blanketed the village, and when she returned to check up after you guys freed her, that's when she also learned that the undead were also a concern.
I mean, I can check to see if it's magical, right? I don't think it is. It sounds like it's something caused by the undead and the aboleth. But it's not just like some sort of magical ailment. What's this fucking name? The king of Rohan, when he's all Saruman'd up. What's his fucking name?
Theodrin.
Theodrin.
Theodrin. Yeah, it's like the son of Theodrin, that's right. I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm putting this on the internet. Okay.
Can I check, or is it? How do we do that? Because Tib'resh just did the heal check and just figured out she was old. So,
if you want to check, I won't stop you.
But it
Tib'resh
doesn't
was
seem.
implying that she might not be fully mentally there.
Oh no, that's fine. She's fine in that regard.
Okay, well then.
What are you talking about?
Old.
I want to let Icar take the lead on this one.
She's old, and she's in a village that is being supernaturally made extremely
Assaulted.
gloomy. We're getting the Innsmouth vibe.
Anyway,
It's like that island from Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Then
Speaker, yes, thank you for welcoming us into your village.
well, thank you for.
We are the Silver Ravens.
Well, thank you for being so helpful to me and my own. You've probably, heard, but allow me the courtesy of introducing myself formally. I am Athana Kuril, and I am the speaker for Acisazi.
My name is Lord Jhaltero. These are my friends, Flickie, Tib'resh, Sugtok.
Hello, Lord Jhaltero. It's a pleasure to know that some of our support comes from someone so high up in the chain, as it were.
Our rebellion stretches from the highest houses to the lowest paupers. But we are still fledgling, and our reason for coming here, if you'll forgive us the craven politics, is to help gain further support, both within the city and without.
Yes, Ava and the rest mentioned something about that when they came back to visit, before Honor demanded that they return and assist you. I will let you know that, yes, my people are willing to assist you if this current predicament is dealt with, and Ava said that you were capable and that she would ask you to come, and here you are. So,
What can you tell us about what's happening?
you've heard of the drowned eye, have you not?
I believe it was mentioned once.
Ava nods, but she's kind of behind half of you. Yes. The way that it is that it is a pit in the ocean several miles to the west of here, among the reefs of the Niche. For a very, very long time, we have considered it a cursed place, and our elders in many, many generations ago placed magical wards around the eye to contain the fell. Dillon, could you mute yourself, please? Around the eye to keep its fell energies contained. But with the current predicaments around us, I fear that either the energies within have grown too powerful to be contained, or perhaps the wards have failed.
You must find where this iron ball was forged and find out how it killed the boar gods.
Yeah, you're getting that kind of vibe from her, Flickie.
We have the
We have quite the arcane mind among us. Maybe we can take a look at those seals.
Yeah,
See what's going on.
it's gone well in the past.
It would be a great help, but depending on the condition you find them in, that may be a very, very lengthy and far-off solution. Ava spoke of a beast below your city where she and her crew were held, and how you managed to drive it off. Perhaps you could do something similar for the creature that now demands tribute from our village.
The aboleth.
Yes, we had suspicions about that, for few things are as vile beneath the waves as the aboleths. One moment, and she leans over and whispers something to one of her attendants, who nods and then hurries off. Pay that no mind, she'll be back shortly.
We are happy to do what we can to fight the aboleth. We were hoping that you might have a way to help us traverse the deep water.
The deep water is a bit beyond my ken. My own powers are merely enough to grant people such as you and I the ability to breathe the water, but as for the depths themselves, that is a power beyond us. As far as getting to the eye, and perhaps even assistance, there is how best to put it, and Ava pipes up, is this about the ocean spirit, speaker? And the speaker says, not a spirit, truly, although the details have never been important, but Vigendra is a fey creature of the sea, and she is certainly prone to whims and fancy. Perhaps she would be able to assist you in your travels, but I do not know about... I fear that the depths of the water are going to be a test of your own heroism beyond what we can offer, which... And she looks past your shoulder, and the attendant comes back in with a small bundle of things. These are what we in the village can spare to aid you. The largest thing that does not fit in the bundle appears to be a trident. And the trident and bundle are offered to Tib'resh because he's the biggest of you guys.
Do I sense any magics coming off said trident?
Are you checking it?
Duh, we're getting a gift from an old witch lady. Of course
Tib'resh
I'm gonna
opens
check.
up the contents.
All right. Yes, the trident is magical. And in the bundle, Tib'resh, you see a ring with wave and fish motif on it that looks very, very similar to the ring of swimming that Sugtok is wearing. And you see 8 thin strips of driftwood, each about 6 inches long, maybe about an inch thick, with arcane scribings on them. 4 of them of one type of scribing, 4 of them of another.
I poke my head up over the box and I'm just like, oh my god! Because I love this shit.
Yeah, yes. The full elven among our society are capable of breathing underwater very, innately, but for those of us of half-human descent, and for visitors, they sometimes find it problematic. And potions do not exactly work underwater, and this is how the aquatic elves have managed to circumvent that little problem. These are like potions, except you merely break the driftwood in half, and the effect is applied to you.
Now you're speaking my language.
4 of these are to allow surface dwellers the ability to breathe water. The other 4 are curative in nature.
Well, you can leave one of those water breathings here, because this guy doesn't need it.
I remind you that Kyra will be coming
Kyra
with you.
can breathe underwater.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to need that 4th one back, so
No,
I reach back into the box.
She's offering them all to you, and I'm just going to just flat out say that they essentially serve as potions. Potions of water breathing and potions of cure serious wounds.
Okay, now what about the trident? Do I have to check it, or can she tell me what that is?
What?
The trident, do I have to check what the effect is, or can she just tell us?
She'll tell you, and okay. This is one of the only things left. We have a village defense that has not been taken or lost over the years, but we keep it here for it seems to have a very difficult time in dealing lethal wounds. However, the wounds it does deal are capable of subduing enemies rather efficiently.
It sounds like something we should give
in game terms, it is a +1 merciful trident.
Probably. Actually, I think Tib'resh would probably get the most out of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tib'resh, right?
Tridents are piercing weapons.
Well, he can also.
And is it reach?
I also can pierce.
Tridents are not reach. Their only special quality is brace. So you can brace them against the charge, but they don't have reach.
It's a 2-handed piercing weapon that deals, like, what, 1d8 or 1d10 damage? I'm double-checking.
It's D8.
Yeah, d8.
You can throw it.
Yeah, you can.
Underwater, I could probably make use of it because I've only got a short sword.
Yeah. But the merciful enchantment means that all of the damage that it deals is non-lethal and an extra 1d6 non-lethal. However, at will, that ability can be suppressed, but you lose the extra d6.
That's amazing.
That's a Tib'resh trident.
Tim's going to be like friggin' whipping a bow staff, but it's a trident, just knocking people the fuck out. That's awesome.
So is it going to be more like Jason Momoa, or is it going to be more like Willem Dafoe from Aquaman?
Probably Jason Momoa, because Tib'resh is all about beating the fuck out of people, whereas Willem Dafoe would be like if I got a magic trident.
I'm thinking Jason Dafoe.
Right? How effectively can I use that still underwater? Like, because I don't have any proficiency with it.
Yeah, the main concern is you're not proficient with trident, which means you would take a -4 on your attack rolls.
Is it a martial weapon? Oh yeah.
Monk.
Yeah.
The best people to use it would probably I think Sugtok might be the only person who can, unless vigilantes get that proficiency as well.
Vigilantes get martial.
Okay.
They just don't get certain exotics.
Okay. Well, then you or Sugtok would be the best people to use that.
Yeah,
So
unless I could use it as like a ranged option underwater.
You can throw it, but without it being proficient, you would still take the penalty.
Yeah.
And you would still take the underwater penalties too.
I'm imagining Tib'resh like fiddling around with it, just like, no, and tossing it over to us.
But I also do remind you that you also did get another ring of swimming, if anybody needs it, because out there in the ocean, it's not calm water. The swim DCs are higher.
Yeah, I would not mind one of those.
Icar, does this suit you well?
I mean, I don't desperately need the ring of swim if someone else needs it.
Oh no, I mean this bad boy, and I like jab the trident towards you.
I mean, I could use it, but I feel like it would be better suited for someone else's hands.
Neat. And
also you get the distinct impression that she is gifting you these. These are not loners.
Because she knows we're here. We need these to like save the village.
Yeah. Essentially, this is your reward for saving her people.
But the vest that Tib'resh has on, we're probably going to have to give back to the warden, right? Because like that's just like he gave us the shirt off.
Correct. Correct. The good news is they're really easy to make.
Oh.
You just have to know. You just have to know the life bubble spell and spend 1,000 gold. You know,
Life bubble level 5 wizard spell though. So no, it's not easy to make.
well, when he gets there. But anyway,
So I'm gonna drop the Masterwork short sword into the loot dippy divvy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this trident is gonna be.
And
It's gonna be a banger.
Upgrade to. You said +1.
Yeah, +1 merciful. Yeah, my personal belief with it is that it's going to be used for this, and then upon your return, Icar is going to pick that thing apart for its merciful enchantment.
I mean, I'm not saying I won't do that.
I'm not saying I'd be mad about it. As long as you do the Assassin's Creed thing with the bracers when you finally get them, I'm here to help.
Honestly, it feels like you'd be doing the Loki thing, like.
So it's 1d8 plus 1d6.
Yes, all non-lethal. If you choose to suppress the non-lethal, you don't get the extra d6.
How is a trident gonna do non-lethal stuff?
You hit him in the side of the head
because it's magic.
Spanking.
Because it's magic.
It's just like the edges get blunted.
No, it's because now that you're actually spinning it around, you can see the head is actually made out of hard Nerf foam.
Yeah, you hit with the end and it makes this wicket noise from the rubber duck.
Yes, all fiends of the deep shall fear me. Squeaky.
All right. So we need to settle a few things. Flickie, you brought the boat, right?
Yes.
The portable boat. I think that's going to be our best test to swim out to where the drowned eye is. Although we're going to need some directions.
Oh yeah. To make this go faster, I'm going to use the map here. Hold on. Where is Here you are.
Sorry, quick question. What's the crit range on the dragon?
It's ×2, 20. Yeah, it doesn't have any enhancement.
Okay.
Great.
All right. Okay, the drowned eye is roughly right about here. It's about 4 miles to the west. And she mentions that ocean fae lives on this island right here, and can apparently expedite if she's in a helpful mood.
We should definitely talk to her.
I guess. I don't know. Fae could deal just as much harm as they could help.
Well, we do have a boat. I mean, we could just skip that and go to the place.
Yeah, we could just swim out.
Listen, I'm all for meeting with the spirit. We're fighting a giant underwater monster. The water elves say the spirit could be cool. I think it's worth meeting them. I mean, Vindofek.
Okay. Next matter of business. Flickie seemed to imply that we were gonna go out to deal with the drowned eye tomorrow. Does that mean we're sleeping here in the village? Because if so, we're gonna need to figure out where. We can't do that.
Well, we can climb back up to our cart.
Or you want us to go all the way back up the cliffside and then come all the way back down the cliffside?
Well, I mean, you have shoes to let you walk on the walls. I can.
It is about 10:30 or 11 in the morning.
So, we could just do it today, although you have been using spells.
He used a first level spell, and Sugtok kenned a third.
Okay, so wait then?
And also the island.
Well, actually, I do have a Pearl of Power level 1 I could use to just get that back.
So,
or level 2?
You have a level 1 as well.
Yeah, I have 2 level 2s and level 1. Okay.
So we don't need.
Yeah, I guess we can send it if we want to.
So do we want to take the boat, head to the island south, then we're gonna head out west?
That'd be perfect, because then it'll be probably 1 or 2 by the time we're heading towards the eye or whatever.
Okay.
Sugtok stabs Flickie in the back.
I don't know what the 1 is. What happened there?
You do not add your base attack bonus to your damage.
I'm testing this and writing it out. Oh, so mine is the BAB in the description.
Okay, don't
try merciful strength.
Don't put the ×2 in. You just need CR 20. It'll tell you then if it's a critical hit.
Like that.
All right. Well, before we do anything, I'm gonna sit down and pull out some of our fucking sealed Milos and nom on some Milos before we fucking go out.
It's cooked, but it's not warm. Fortunately, prestidigitation can fix that.
And I go, shkapow! And I'm just like, and I toss a hunk to Sugtok, who I saw his head snap around when I opened the jar.
Yep, Milo's on the road.
Slurp.
Seer, or speaker, would it be possible for you to give us a crumb of magic? Maybe if you happen to have an Endure Elements spell prepared, or Endure Elements communal, so we don't have to deal with the very cold water.
The water is not cold in this season. Not out there.
Okay, but we're still going to be going 250 feet down.
I do not believe that the water will be cold enough to cause you any sort of lasting harm, even at that
I'm not worried about harm. It's also just going to be unpleasant.
Ava did say one of you was a bit prissy.
If being called prissy allows me to get an Endure Elements communal spell, I'll take it.
I'm not so sure about the communal aspect of it. I could do it on one of you, but it is several miles out to the eye. It may wear off by the time you get there. Well,
Endure Elements is 24 hours.
Then the DM says never fucking mind.
She goes, I was thinking of a different spell.
Different spell.
The DM is focused more on...
She casts Minor Illusion on him to make him feel like it's been cast.
I cast Placebo.
I cast Stink.
Cantrip makes the person imagine a spell's been cast on them.
Okay, I believe it.
All right, so are we getting this spell or not? Because I want to go meet this ocean spirit.
If Icar desires an Endure Element spell, she slowly leans forward and offers out her hand.
Icar will take it.
There's a slight fluttering of wind in the room, and you suddenly feel a tad more comfortable than you did a moment ago.
I think I'm gonna die at the bottom of this ocean pit.
This, highly likely.
What a terrible
Yeah, I
thing
don't
to
love
say.
being underwater.
Yes, if you go to see Vigendra, she
Vegeta? Wait, who? What? Oh, the ocean fae.
Yes.
Right, my bad.
she does not dwell on the island, but in the waters around it. But she has the fae predilection towards music. That would be a good way to draw her out.
Tight.
Do you know what genre she's most fond of? Like what she likes?
Have you seen Soul Train?
She's not into that new metal shit.
So
I
she
seem
likes
to recall
the
her.
classics.
I seem
like
to
Slayer?
recall her going around asking if anyone knew about the real Slim Shady.
No. New metal. So don't play like insane, like mindless self-indulgence or like any of that.
Just stay
why
away.
would I do that?
Stay away from the Doom Eternal soundtrack, and you should be fine.
I think I've got just the thing.
If there's anything
Who's
else,
loading a gun? What is that fucking noise?
I think Tim's unwrapping something.
I'm not unwrapping anything. Sorry, it shouldn't make any noise at all. I'm still getting used to how sensitive this is. It's not my headset.
Okay. Anyway, is there anything else that I can help you with before I bid you good luck?
Yeah, do you have any more of those?
More of what?
Those whooshy comfortable spells. The elemental. I should know this. Let's pretend I know what the name of the spell
The
is.
Endure Element spell?
Endure Elements.
Unfortunately, I only prepared one use today.
Gotcha.
Damn. Well, it's like you took the smash ball. All right. Let's get the hell out of here then. You've been a great help, milady, your majesty. What are we calling this lady?
Just speaker is fine. Or
Speaker, that's
or
right.
Athana.
Athana. It was excellent to meet you, and thank you for your help.
And you as well.
I'm sure it will save one or all of our lives.
All right. Ava says that she's going to stay behind and talk with her a little bit more. You probably figure she's giving her the lowdown on Naren and what's going on.
Hey, wait a minute. If the warden had an anti-crush vest, right? It's safe to assume that someone in this village knows how to make those, right?
No time.
Or maybe he went out and got it.
That's fair. All right, well then let's go fucking meet
Considering the state of the village, that's a pretty, snazzy thing to have here.
Okay.
And even so, it's only worth about 2,000 gold. You guys are each walking around wearing more value than that.
Yeah, but you said for each 100 feet of water, it's a 1d6 resist crush check. So you could get 12 points of damage just from existing.
Yeah, but it's once a minute, so it's pretty much like
I thought it was once a round.
No, it's once a minute.
Okay.
You have to make a fortitude save, and if you fail, you take damage. The save increases by 1 every minute.
Okay, I see you. All right, let's go meet this big fairy. Bitch. Vagendra. I love that name.
So do we know how to kind of call Vagendra, like to get her out to talk to us? Or is it just show up and play music?
I believe that's on you, buddy.
Yeah, I have an idea.
So, do we have a canoe?
We have the boat. We have the big-ass boat.
Oh, no, let's use little boat mode.
Let's use medium boat mode.
We gotta go party
boat. There's only 2 boat modes. There's big boat and small boat.
Yeah, there's Jack Sparrow boat mode, and then there's Sloop from Sea of Thieves mode.
All right, let's Jack Sparrow there, and then big boat to the hole in the water.
All right.
Wasn't it 4 people comfortable, 5 people kind of snug?
Yes, but if
I'll stand on the front, George Washington.
Well, Kyra's probably going to be traveling in fox form just to keep the space problem.
You'll tip the boat, Sugtok. You're very stocky. Don't do that.
No, man, I know. I got my sea legs.
No, it's not a you thing. It's a literally you thing.
All right. I'm gonna go with Ava.
Oh, I forgot we need to get on the boat again.
We're gonna trade Ava for Kyra so that the warden continues to be watched.
Just swap out your party members at home base.
I literally heard the Kingdom Hearts like beep boop bop beep beep bop boop as you're like switching out your characters when you get the world character. Like
we'll give her a gun and tell her to do what she needs to do if the guy gets free.
She's got a knife.
And once I get back with Kyra, we can get going.
Wait,
Okay.
Do we have guns?
You do not.
Oh, can I get a gun? That'd be sick.
We've had this discussion. Theoretically, yes, but you wouldn't be proficient with them.
Question.
Tib'resh sweats visibly.
Yes.
If I were
preparation
to
for
conjure a flute, could Flickie mage hand it and hold it up for me?
Theoretically, I'm not sure why he wouldn't have to. Oh, I know why.
I could also play lute.
But I can't play the
Oh yeah, you couldn't play. What if it's like a recorder?
Same
like
problem.
An old school 4-hole
Same problem.
pipe flute.
Same problem because mage hand's only one hand.
I know, but if it's a 4-hole,
I know, but a recorder is two. How about this? He could do it, but the negative results on your performance check would probably not be worth it.
I'd only have 4 notes. I could 1, 3, 5.
Sugtok, stick to what you know.
7 to 8.
All right, well, I'm in the boat on the beach waiting for Tib'resh to push us out.
Okay, well, fortunately, you're not exactly on the beach. You can take off from any one of the piers here, traveling over the seaweed farms.
Ooh.
All right, so I'm gonna stand at the front of the boat and be playing like lute. Though no, I wanna summon a flute, like a big old alto flute, and just play like really soothing, cool water music as we're going through the water.
Just start talking about how Flareon is the only fully evolved fire type Pokemon not to know Solar Beam.
Tib'resh calmly gets a nearby bucket, sets it next to him, and isolates himself and meditates on the ground and grows greener.
I didn't even know that was possible, but okay. All right, now who's on oar duty?
Not I, said the wizard.
Okay, well, I can help. I'll just keep this nearby. Tib'resh is gonna make rolls periodically throughout the journey.
Also, don't forget that Tim the Pimp is following us high up to alert us to any threats if he sees any.
Okay, and when he gets tired, he just alights onto the crow's nest at the top.
Down to them. Exactly.
All right. So who's doing oars?
Obviously, our two strongest dudes.
So
Garrett has to.
So I guess it's gonna be me and Tib'resh then.
Yeah. I'm here for moral support,
away.
like a Dilbert comic.
I'll try not to roll too hard. Row too hard.
All right. Can you guys just make me strength checks?
Can I expend like a round of Raging Song to give them benefits on their strength?
Don't you have that Song of Marching?
I think I do. If the checks are questionable, I'm looking it up.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to let you guys know what happens by the time you reach Vigendra's Island. Because by the time you get there, Icar is exhausted.
Whew. Gotta say, not used to rowing.
Yeah, it would have been... Yeah.
Can I be doing the Song of Strength, where I can use a round of Raging Song, or I can use Raging Song to inspire allies to superhuman feats of strength? Once around, while I use it, allies within 60 feet add half of my level to their strength checks.
If you want to do that, then Roger would not, or Icar would not become... Sorry, that should have been fatigued. I didn't get far enough down the conditions here.
Say, "Woo, please."
Then yeah,
exhausted.
Yeah, I want a Song of Strength it, and then how many rounds of Raging Song is that going to cost me?
Well, this entire trip is going to take, like, probably about half an hour.
All right, then I think.
But if you
would
want
Song of Marching be more sensible?
Then yes, Song of Marching would be more sensible. And if you were doing that, I would let the whatever bonuses.
1 round per hour is what it says.
Okay, so yeah, as long as you just expend 1 round, it will affect an hour's worth of travel.
I'm just gonna double
And
check.
we can move faster without being fatigued.
I'm just gonna double check how that shit works for myself. Song of Marching. To move faster without suffering fatigue. Technically it counts as a walk, but fuck it, I'll let this count. It's rhythmic physical
exertion. We're just walking
exertion.
in the water.
Something like that.
It's cardio.
Yeah, but after about half an hour, you got your arms are a bit sore, Icar, but you're not like tuckered out. But you guys do get to this one relatively obvious island off the coast here, which is relatively unremarkable except for a single palm tree.
So there's 1 palm tree on the island?
Yeah, the island itself is maybe about, using Acisazi as an example here, you see that outline around the seaweed bed.
All right, so
picture about that size.
So we're sure this is the right island? I mean, it looks.
Is there any reaction to like my flute music?
Oh, you're playing right now?
Oh yeah, I've been playing the whole time.
Okay, well
I'm on the front of the boat.
You were playing for Song of Marching. Now I'm here. Now I need perform checks.
Hell yes. This is gonna be my loot.
Oh no.
Yikes.
I'm tuning. I gotta. Sorry guys, the sea air it's not good for.
As you're noodling and tuning for an hour, there's no response beyond the occasional sarcastic boo from one or more of your party members, which may stop being sarcastic after about 15 minutes.
Then, after the hour, can I give it a shot? I want to try to sing to her.
Yeah, sure.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Is it me you're looking for?
Oh no!
God, it just gets worse.
Wow.
Guys, I'm just not on it today.
You know what? Give me the flute. Give me the flute.
I can't. It's summoned. It's only I can use it.
Just hold it. Just hold it.
Okay, so I'm gonna like hold my conjured flute and just try to read his lips as he's playing.
Well,
I start belting out.
I was gonna apply a -4 penalty to that, but you still get a 20 on that. So.
And then I could help action, right?
No, the help action is your help action is allowing this check to even happen.
Me playing the flute isn't also helping.
Not with
I can't
that.
learn from my massive failures.
I mean, you can learn from your massive failures, but all right. But while Icar is busy playing a far more refined tune on his flute that probably actually has extant sheet music in the world, as opposed to whatever happened across Sugtok's mind in the middle of a burp.
Just breaking it in.
Eventually, there's a sound of clapping from nearby, but like rhythmic clapping, like along with the tone of the music.
Gross.
It's not coming from anyone in the party.
Icar looks down to make sure Kyra isn't clapping.
Kyra has been taking a nap.
I yell out, Vagendra. Is that you?
Well, if you want to ruin it, okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But
Who the fuck are you talking about, Flickie?
Some Judeo-Christian thing I read about in a book once. I don't even know what they mean.
Are you high?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, but as you turn around, there's someone in the water.
I was smoking my pipe the entire time Sugtok was failing for an hour that first time, so I've been chilling on the boat.
All right.
Did you like the performance?
Yeah, it was tight. I didn't know you could play the flute.
I'm not talking to you, Flickie.
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry.
Read the room, Flickie.
We were literally just talking.
Well, it was certainly better than whatever you were calling the other guy's work.
I was tuning the instruments. You're a musician, a music lover. You understand that sometimes.
Where are you? Where are you guys talking at, by the way?
It
Where's
just
the
doesn't
voice
go the way
coming
you're
from?
expecting.
All right. Okay. There's.
Would someone like to look? Icar's just kind of like addressing the area around the boat. He's not going to try to.
All right. All right. Well, on the opposite side of the boat from the island, kind of coming up out of the water, is a beautiful woman clad only in seafoam and long white hair, which is cascading over her body, but the lower half of her body from the torso down appears to be a column of roiling water.
Awesome. I immediately introduced myself.
Oh, it moved. Hold on. Shit. Okay.
Haha, we've seen your secrets.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
I introduced myself like nobody's business.
Flickie never stops introducing himself.
Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Vagendra. Would you like a knowledge nature check to try to identify her?
Absolutely. I mean, wait, don't we know what she is? Don't we know she's an ocean fae?
I don't need to identify.
That does
anything
not
that I
narrow
have
it down.
identified
Trust
with
me.
my eyes.
Okay, yeah, I'll run it. I've got a +10 on that.
And how the hell did you get a flat roll for a boner and get a 21? That's not what a flat roll is.
That's the joke. I was like, there's no way I'm not getting a boner here.
All right.
+10 is 28.
She is an oceanid, basically the ocean-dwelling cousin of nymphs and dryads.
Cool.
Well, we know you're a fan of music.
Yeah, they are very. I would say that their emotions tend to fluctuate rather quickly, as is the case with most fae, but they are also. They're so vain, they probably think the song is about them. They also have other abilities like water telekinesis and controlling the water in some way, shape, or form.
That's tight.
Indeed.
Anyway, that's my lore dump.
Well, I explained that to the boys since we're literally pit to pit on the fucking boat.
You can act like I'm, here, talking about me like I'm present.
Well, come on down and say hey then. You seem nice.
I'm standing like 10 feet away from you.
Oh, I thought you said the other side of the island from the boat.
No, there's the island, there's the boat, there's her.
Oh, it's very small.
We know her name.
Legendra.
So, Vajendra, we were sent here because we're trying to deal with there's a nasty bastard out summoning undead.
Yeah, there's icky things in my bay.
Well, we're looking to, scrub that ick right down for you.
Do you need any pipes cleaned?
How would you feel about that?
We can phrase things like normal gentlefolk people.
No. I'm enjoying this, Tib'resh.
I wanna scrub the ick from your shores.
I want to have sex with you.
Leave it to Tib'resh mumbles to himself.
I don't, Flickie. You know that her bottom half is a column of water.
That's
right?
why I need to know.
It's okay.
I'm already 140.
It's okay, Beardo. I get that a lot. It's actually kind of flattering.
So wait, are you into it? Because I also want to throw my hat in the ring.
Nah.
If it's on the table.
Look,
No
I'm
eye
not.
contact.
All right. That's fun. But can we focus here?
Yeah, sorry.
We're here
never
to
been
clean up.
more.
We're here to clean up the drowned eye.
The deep pit. Oh, that's
Yes.
fun. That's a little ways.
And-
It's a little ways away from here,
Exactly.
Need a lift?
We were told you could give us a hand. Yeah.
All right,
Give us a lift.
all right. Someone make me a diplomacy check.
I wonder who would do
I
that.
feel like Flickie has to do it.
All right, I'll try
He's
it.
the one who tried to. He's the one who came out and said it directly.
Diplomacy +2. 18.
I suppose I could get you over there, but then I'm probably gonna have to go back. Don't want to be caught in a danger and anything.
I mean, you can move water with like your powers, right? So we could conceivably have you like tow our boat in a sense, correct? Like you could help us scoot on over there, and then we can get ourselves back.
Suppose I could, but what's in it for me?
Well,
What do you want?
Listen, baby girl, you said you're scared of being
Excuse
in
me?
danger. Hey, listen, you're scared, right? You're scared of being in danger.
Shattersong, make me a diplomacy check right now.
Oh God, I kind of like levitate off the boat a little bit just in case.
Like
Don't-
we're strong.
I am not a baby, okay? I've been around for a while.
I'm sorry, you've just got you're so
I'm not
youthful
and
in
I'm
your
not
appearance. I
and
didn't
I'm
mean
not a
any
day over
disrespect.
78, okay?
78. You are aging just exquisitely.
Oh, thank you.
I meant no disrespect, I assure you.
Oh, none of us
But
did. Believe me.
You seem quite powerful.
Is that
And
a
if-
bit of algae in your hair?
Maybe I'm just happy to see someone.
Well, we would love to be friends and help you take care of, the problems you got going on. If you could help us out, it's mostly to your benefit.
I suppose so. All those things walking around on the sea floor are kind of like grody and mean, and they smell
Right?
bad. Well, they're dead, right?
Right, mate.
No, that was Luke having something in his throat.
You what?
I'm going to and kind of prestidigitate just the freshest, like, ocean beachside musk and just prestidigitate that past her nose as she mentions good smells. Or bad smells, like, we're just here to help.
All right, you talked me into it. There's a groan from somewhere in the boat. You have got to be kidding me.
Listen.
Pitter patter.
Let's get at her.
Listen, it gets us where we need to go.
I just ate like 100 Skittles.
Flickie just ate like 100 Skittles. That's why he can't contain his boner. All that sugar went directly to his hips.
Clearly,
And
yeah. Ooh.
And then you blow up.
All right.
There's actually so much blood,
All right.
sugar content. It's just frozen in place.
But so anyway, over to the Drowned Eye. It's west of here in the reefs. Are you gonna be going in that thing? She's motioning to the boat.
Yeah, we can make it a little bit bigger if you can tow bigger.
I can tow bigger, but I don't think you need that.
Fair enough. All right, guys.
It's also more work for me.
Listen, Flickie, it's not the size of the ship. It's about the motion of the ocean.
Anyway. So, all right. Well, hold on. I don't want you to fall out. Or maybe I do.
Oh, so you want us to have that gorilla grip?
Anyway, and she
Anyway.
she dives under the water and
There's actually a very good chance that this creature has no idea what the hell a gorilla is.
How
and
fast is this going to be?
well, as she dives underwater, the ocean underneath the ship in an area to maybe about 5 feet around the ship in all directions starts swelling and like pushing directly west, and this affected area travels with the boat, so effectively the boat is moving at double speed, and she's kind of gliding around underwater, kind of like a dolphin would be.
What's wrong, Sugtok? You worried you're gonna be too quick?
And with her doing this with the water, you guys don't need to make the extra row checks. You just need to have the sail going the correct direction.
Icar, I'm already done.
Ew, what?
Tib'resh is just hanging on for dear life.
This is pretty much the closest you guys have ever gotten to a jet ski as far as medieval, technology is concerned.
So we're going upwards of like 15 miles an hour. So we're like kind of hauling ass.
It's about maybe a little over 3.5 miles there. You guys are probably going to get there in about an hour and a half at this speed.
Do we still have a rope?
Imagine being a fisherman on the coast and you just see like these 4 dudes in a boat go like tearing ass.
Do we still have a rope?
Yes.
Yeah, we got a hell of
Well,
a
it depends
2 planks of wood.
Oh, for the love of God!
What kind of roll do I need to make?
It's not going that fast.
Okay.
I mean, you can make the roll, but it's not going to be nearly as thrilling as you're hoping it'll be.
Listen, I was thrilled by tankards of lard. You massively underestimate my capacity for thrill.
True, but
he said mass because we're in a ship, boat, but still.
Mastly.
anyway, but you guys make your travel across the dismal niche, and as you guys are going, the waters are clearer further out from shore, so you can see that the sea floor is probably only ever maybe like 40 feet deep, going between 40 and 25 feet depending on where you are. So it's not, you wouldn't call it deep, but you can see things moving around underwater. Schools of fish, the occasional sea turtle, the walking bones of the undead, but you're just scooting right over those.
I want to take out one of my little jars and capture some of the foam coming off of like the wake of our boat because it's like made by a fucking ocean fade. You never really get to be around those.
Okay. After you get the ocean foam, it kind of like fizzes a little bit, so you've got a little bit of like really, really like insubstantial foam. You're kind of disappointed by what the final result is, but it's like, hey, I got it.
Trial and error.
All right. But an hour and a half later, you guys have been, considering where it is, you guys spend the last 15 minutes or so actually weaving in between different little small islands and over shallow reefs as she navigates you around there. And then she slows the boat to a stop and says, "All right, now it's just over there." Okay. Okay. I don't want to get too close to it. It's, hella dangerous right now.
I said, don't even worry about it. We got this.
All right. Okay. But, you guys going down there?
Do you have anything that can help us with that? We are very... we're not as well suited for the deeps.
Oh, yeah, sure. Hold on a second. I'll be right over. And she pops up right next to the boat. She grabs both sides of Sugtok's head and brings him in for a kiss.
Yes, I'm gonna grab the back of her head.
It lasts for about a minute and a half. Hey, take what's given. What's offered. Don't take more, okay?
I was going for reciprocated tongue.
It's okay. And then she grabs both sides of Flickie's head and brings him in for a kiss.
Son of a...
I take what's given and don't take any more.
All right. She grabs Tibresh's head and brings him in for a kiss.
Okay.
Okay. She grabs Kyra and brings her in for a kiss. And by the way, Kyra has been in her human form for this, which sends her rigid. And then as she moves on to grab Icar and bring him in for a kiss.
Icar accepts.
All right. Kyra's just like, was not expecting that. But each of you has water breathing for 3 hours.
Nice. Guys, we're gonna need to change our name to the Silver Eskimos.
No.
I see it. I'm there in spirit.
Not in my game. All right, so you guys. Anyway, so she says, "All right, so for that, getting back's going to be on you guys because I'm not staying around here. But it's been nice. It's been nice hanging with you,
All right.
For sure.
Well, if we're ever in this part of the sea again, we'll play you a lovely tune, and you'll know it's us.
If we're ever in this part of the sea again, we'll see you again.
What is your favorite song
He's funny.
or instrument?
I like Die Young by Kesha.
Oh my god, me too.
Bet next time I'll play that for you.
Yeah, but gotta die young.
All right. Safe travels, boys and girl. And she dives off, and you see her form kind of jetting away under the surface of the water back to the east.
All right, so let's huddle before we go down because I'm folding the boat up and bringing it with us in case I need to unfold it underwater and have it act as a fucking
You know that the boat will not do that. It is not automatically air bubble buoyant, but both forms of the boat come with an anchor.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll leave the boat here.
Okay.
Away anchor.
Okay. Oh, and also, as far as where you guys are in terms of the drowned eye, are you guys familiar with the big blue hole in Belize?
Yes.
Are you actually?
I actually know what you're talking about. It's a wild phenomenon.
Oh yeah, it looks like that, but it's not nearly as wide. And you kind of get the idea of why it's called the drowned eye.
Yeah, it's kind of like we're diving into this giant weird eye that's like a pit to hell.
Is it like the eye of a storm?
Just Google Big Blue Hole Belize, and you should see exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm pretty sure the word Belize is going to be absolutely critical in this search.
Probably.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Oh, look, we found all of this a genie from Aladdin porn. Genie Goatsy. That's what I wanted to see today.
For the first time.
All right.
Well,
anyway, but you guys are anchored.
How far is the anchor chain?
The seabed is only about 35 feet down here.
yeah, we're on the edge of the eye, and we're
Okay, so it's
there.
You're
35 feet, and then
you're not on the edge. There's actually she stopped you a good, like, several hundred feet away from it.
Well, what do you guys want to do? This is.
Let's just anchor here, and like, if it's only, well, that's 35 feet of water still. I mean, we could breathe underwater. Let's just like leave the boat here and do the deal.
I'll be with you, gentlemen.
This
in
is
a
an
moment.
aboleth down there.
Yeah, I don't want our boat
I'm all
getting
for
destroyed
glory.
in some sort of
I'm
psychic
also-
blast.
I don't want to die.
Pardon me, the map is happening.
Icar, any
Yeah, is
ideas
anyone
on
else,
preparation?
is anyone else getting some interesting internet glitches?
Not I.
I was getting a couple weird things bouncing around, but everyone's back.
Out of,
Okay,
out of curiosity, are you going down in Icar mode or what?
Yeah, I don't see why not. There's really no difference. There's no one here to, there's no one here to see the difference.
Yeah, and I mean, shit, we already know. So I'm gonna, I guess, fucking bang my staff on the ground. It's gonna light up, and I'm like, well, do you guys want? Well, I guess I don't need to do that yet because it's still like what, like daytime, so I can just do it.
It's about 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Okay, yeah, I light up the staff before descent.
Okay, well, let me show you where you
And
guys.
Tim the Pimp stays with the boat, obviously.
Of course. All right, in the revealed area, and Tenebrae is here too, just for the sake of completeness, just in case, and also because I accidentally grabbed him.
Oh, we're gonna fight in an underwater shipwreck.
Oh, hold on, let me tell you what's here.
Sorry, that's just so cool to me.
All right, the seabed is, like I said, up only about 35 feet deep, but you can see several yards away from you the large drop-off of what must be the drowned eye. But just to the cut into about the eastern side of the eye's wall is a small, wide trench scarring the seabed, and sprawled along the northern slope is a wrecked sailing ship sitting in a pit of seaweed.
Dude, let's go check out the fucking ship.
Yeah, can we poke around for sunken treasure real quick before jumping into Apple Lair?
Almost certain
I
death.
guess we're going to. Seems like
to
there's
say
not.
it isn't Abelair.
I do want to like try to underwater gesture over to you guys, like treasure chests, treasure.
Well,
treasure.
we have water breathing.
We have
speak.
water breathing, so you can chit chat normally.
Yeah, but I'm still like pantomiming all of this to you.
Fair enough.
Sugtok, what are you doing?
It's being underwater is weird. It feels wrong. But let's find some treasure.
I want you guys to know that Tib'resh swims along, but suggests that there are other reasons.
Stop!
Ships might
Everyone
be
stop!
involved.
Everyone stop!
Whoop,
No, Tib'resh, stop right there.
sorry.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Because as you guys are going through the seaweed, Tib'resh is kind of pushing some of the, gently swaying underwater greenery aside. And as he pushes one of them aside, staring right back at him appears to be a skeletal face with a long beard.
Ooh, Draugr time. Let's go.
It's
Why
just
do
a
they-
skeletal
why do they
face
still
with a
have
beard.
beards?
Oh.
Wow, I can't believe I didn't see this coming. The whole reason we came is because the undead were coming out of the ocean. And we went to the place with the guy who's making them. How did
I
we
hate
not?
it when Tib'resh is like, okay, I'll help you guys with the. Oh, great.
You're like an intelligent Homer Simpson.
Oh,
At least you stopped falling in like rivers of poop.
It just happened. It was just once. Like I voluntarily swam through it.
It was twice. You jumped in again to help fight the killer croc.
yeah, but for the record, Icar and Cairo do see them, so they're not surprised by this. But Tib'resh kind of happened into it. Don't do your
should've looked
initiative.
around.
Yeah, don't do your initiatives just yet. I still gotta add you guys
Since
in there.
if I'm right there, can I roll for perception just in case as well?
All right.
All right. Perception is P plus 6.
PP plus what?
Damn, only 17. Oh, me and Sugtok are on the same page.
Man.
All right. Now I'm going to roll for initiative. Or is there a surprise round?
And you would still need initiative anyway.
All right, 1 sec. Now that is plus 3. All right. Oh!
Okay, now everyone initiatives.
That was the 22.
Okay.
Jan Homeboy rolled a 19.
I'll let you guys enter your own into the initiative tracker while I pull up Draugr stats because my thing decided to close.
Oh, they are actually called Draugrs? Was that right?
Oh, yeah.
Draugr are a specific kind of undead.
That's not right.
Nice.
I went back one
He
page.
said undead skeleton with a beard, and I was like, it's a Draugr. Oh, I was right. So, do I get meta points for guessing that? So my character.
Although, despite what this picture says, none of them are armed with a great axe. All of them appear to be well, the one you can see is unarmed, but there is more movement in the kelp.
Luke did explicitly use the word Draugr earlier in the description.
Which, by the way,
I didn't hear that.
knowledge religion check to see what you know about Draugr, because they're a tad more specialized than your average skeleton, despite what Skyrim would have us all believe after 10 years.
Ooh, yikes.
Oh my
That is
god,
a
I am
13.
that.
Looks like it's about to die to me.
I got a 3 plus 10. Ouch.
Well, it's yeah. So Flickie's like, oh, it's a skeleton.
Spooky.
Yeah, 14.
All right, now it's your initiative, gentlemen.
Mine's in.
Oh.
Not you, them. Oh, okay. Oh, well, good thing you guys roll well. All right. Flickie gets to go first. And now, you guys are walking along the seabed, or were you swimming?
I mean, I was just kind of doing like the classic, like kind of swim, kind of walk. I don't know, like.
Oh, you've also still
5 feet up.
got the manta cloak. That's why I was
Oh
asking.
yeah, I'm swimming.
You
Okay, that's
doing
right.
the moon
Yeah.
hop?
All right.
Icar was traversing the the seabed.
Okay. Yeah, now the blue area of the seabed is 35 feet below the surface. The sandy-looking area is 45. But when you guys are swimming, I'm going to apply the spaces above as a status effect, just to keep it clear. But all the Draugr appear to be walking. So, Flickie, you're up first.
All right, well, I'm going to go in there like the goddamn fighter jet I am when I'm underwater. And I am going to... That is not my spell list. I'm going to fly by this first dude and hit him with... I'm just going to hit him with a classic to test the waters, and I am going to hit him with a Ray of Frost.
Okay.
So 1d6 plus 3. Where's my d6? There you are.
Well, you have to hit him first.
Oh, wait, I got to roll, right. I was thinking magic missile. My bad. Okay. So what is that? 17 plus...
You hit.
Oh, okay. Well, groovy.
Thank you.
All right. And then plus 3 is 9.
Okay. It's weird firing this underwater in salt water, but because the ice crystal that shoots out is bumpier than usual, like the ice helped melt and then refreeze and melt and then refreeze because it's magic and it doesn't know how to do it. But it flies through the water and crashes into this Draugr for 9 points of damage. It hits and goes like... So it's the Draugr's turn, and oh, would you look at that? There's a monk right next to him. 17 to hit you.
No, it will not.
Okay, well, it doesn't hit you then. And the rest of them start moving through the kelp. 5, 15, 20. Oh, look, he can reach you. He's going to swing.
I thought the blue was 10-foot difference.
Tib'resh
isn't in the blue.
Yeah, Tib'resh went down 10 feet into the seaweed, and that's where he found the first one. It started this whole mess. This one rolled an even lower attack roll. This one's going to come to here and try this again.
I have an idea.
Dirty 20.
Will not hit me.
Motherfuck. All right.
I don't know.
Okay, he gets there. It's Kyra's turn. Kyra
has a spell specifically for this.
Yeah, I know she does. That's why I was looking it up. But she was also thinking, do I want to waste it on them when there's an aboleth here?
No, I'm talking about the Disrupt Undead. It's a cantrip.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I thought you were talking about Bone Shaker.
No. Do aboleth even have bones?
Either way. Well, I thought you meant Bone Even if not, she has a second level slot available. She doesn't do that. But yes, she is going to disrupt undead on the same one that Tib'resh hit. No, yes, she is. She has precise shot. So she points at it with her finger. I should also mention again that Kyra is in her human form because she does not like swimming in her true form. She makes a that's high. That's high. So that's 1d6 plus half caster. So 5 points of damage from that. It is still up, but it looks like it's lurching a bit slower than the rest of them. Icar, you're up.
All right. We are. What are we gonna do? What is it? It's half speed on a successful swim check.
And you guys are like the first 5 or 10 feet below the surface of the water is a bit choppier and back and forth. We all swam in the ocean. We all know what that feels like, but it's not calm water. The DC is a tad higher. There's an action specifically.
Without metagaming too much, can I say at the beginning of the battle I tried to shout out "Stay close" or "Wait for me"?
You can do that, but it's not going to change what happened. Yeah, I'm going to say that it's between calm and rough water.
Okay, what's the DC on that?
I'm going to say 12.
All right, let us see if we can make it 12. We cannot make it 12. So that's quarter speed.
Correct.
So we're just going to jump down here. And we're gonna ready an action.
I remind you, no whipping underwater.
I remember.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready an action to stab the first one that gets within range.
Got it. Sugtok, you are technically surprised, so you get a standard or a move action.
Well, that certainly fucking changes things.
To be fair, Tib'resh is also, but he's in a much better position to use a standard action than you are.
Range on haste is 30. I can cast haste on Flickie right now, right?
You can cast.
You could, but why don't you just close ranks? You know, I mean, you can cast another spell on your next turn. These are just Draugr. It's not like we're fighting the aboleth itself.
True.
Yeah, I'm not trying to.
Well,
cast
I think it lasts like 7 minutes.
I feel like we probably should have pre-gamed with a protection from evil for everybody.
You are aware that Kyra has communal for that, but at her current level, it'll only last for a minute if she spreads it among all 5 of you. So she wants to wait until you guys get closer to the meat in the center of this particular pie.
Yeah, that works.
Well, I've only got 15 feet, so I'll swim.
Well, make me a swim check.
Yeah,
I've
don't
got
you have
14.
the ring of swimming?
I've got plus 14.
Then yeah, you'll make it no matter what. Okay, so that's your move check. Tib'resh, you are also surprised, so you get a standard action, so you get 1 attack. There are 4 Draugr menacing, 3 menacing you, 1 that's about to menace you, and of these 4, 1 of them has been hit a couple of times.
Oh. Wait. When?
Flickie hit it with a spell, and Kyra hit it with a spell.
Yeah, I hit it with that scoot, 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 scoot.
To answer your burning question, this is the one that's been hit.
Right. Let's see. Well, fine. I'm just gonna start popping off and swinging. Sorry, I'm trying to think if any of my other special fists actually give me advantage in this situation.
I
don't think so.
remind you that piercing damage does not have the attack roll penalty underwater.
Yeah. Well, but they're bony, aren't they? Does that not?
They are, but nobody has identified whether or not that would matter.
I definitely don't know enough about Draugr. I don't know what kind of knowledge that would be.
Religion. Knowledge religion is for the undead.
Yes, I did do religion, but I did it poorly.
Yeah.
That was that 14 earlier.
Yeah, I figured. That's why I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Actually, let me double check, because depending on how identify. No. Oh, 10 plus CR. Oh yeah. Flickie and Tib'resh actually do know about Draugr. Sorry, I assumed it was 15 plus. I was out of practice.
Oh shit! Well, tell us what we know, baby.
Draugr. Well, clearly they have similar traits to most of the undead. They are resistant to piercing damage.
Yeah.
They innately resist fire, which would be an additional problem if it wasn't for the fact that they're also underwater. And their attacks have a tendency to make people not feel great. Not like disease, but like make people nauseous.
Throwing up underwater would be like throwing up in space.
Oh, this is not great. Okay. I either punch with against resistance or
technically you can't even
attack.
you can't even switch into your form because you don't have that. You don't have a swift. You just have a standard.
Oh, yes, you're right.
So
All
you are stuck with bludgeoning for now. Which means that whatever your attack roll is, it'll be at -2.
Yeah.
And it'll deal half damage.
Fuck.
Yeah. Let's go. Against the already injured Draugr, I
Hit.
guess.
Yeah, that hits.
And damage, sorry.
Well,
5.
all right. Well, even at half damage, as you punch through the water, really, really slow, you get a nice solid hit on the side of his head, which comes off the rest of his body.
All right.
The head looks up at you and says, "I've got a bone to pick with you."
No, he's not Evil Ash. He's not that strong. Flickie, you're up.
Oh shit!
Surprise round over.
I got his fucking head off at least.
Now,
I say,
Dillon, you said that you're swimming above the water or the ground, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of like, if I can see them down the slope, I'm still at the crest, but I was gonna go like over here, or maybe like, let's see. What do I want to do? Because I definitely have freedom of movement. So I could technically be above Icar, right? Like in the same space?
Technically, yes, because you would not be in the same space. It's just that Roll20 has yet to give us third dimension here.
All right, so I'm above Icar, and I say that's no way to get ahead in life, and I blast this guy with another ray of frost.
Okay, you guys can see their names, right?
Let me zoom. I'm going for Draugr 4 with ray of frost.
That's a yes.
What is that? Plus what? What the fuck do I add on to this shit again? I totally just had a brain for it. It's D20 plus 5 for ranged spell attack. Okay.
Dexterity plus your base attack bonus. Plus 1 because you have weapon focus ray.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so plus 6. Okay, so that's 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, cool. Oh, shit, I gotta roll damage. 1 sec. 7.
7 damage. Alright.
Right, it's plus 3 because it's half my level? Yeah, okay.
Alright, 7. It hits. He takes notice of you, but the first thing that he sees is Icar, so this is going to be fun.
I look down and say, sorry, bud.
Okay, so first things first. The Draugr moves towards Icar, which provokes an attack of opportunity from Tib'resh, which is going to happen before Icar's held action to stab something that gets close to him.
Swang.
Ooh, that was very loud. My God.
And it hits.
Wow, nice. Okay.
Then the fact that you were able to identify them with such low rolls means they're not that strong.
I'm imagining Tim doing like Donkey Kong's like on ground up B, where he's just spinning around in a circle, just like fucking punching the shit out of
With that cut in
everything.
half, that's 2 damage.
I actually, I do wish I had that monk whirlwind move from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. No matter what the monk became later, you could have that whirlwind with whatever equipment he had. Pow, 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 pow.
I love that so much. Anyway, Icar gets his held action.
All right.
That will hit. And since that's a piercing weapon, it doesn't take full damage. But with that reduced hit and strike damage, that's going to be enough to you pop it in its shoulder, and the shoulder and the rest of the arm keeps going, and like some sort of green energy kind of seeps out of the socket as the thing slowly falls back into the seaweed.
Wow, these things are just a shell of their former selves.
Ba-da-ba-bow.
Okay.
Moves like Batman, but jokes like Spider-Man.
All right, Tib'resh is getting 2 attacks, and Icar is getting 1. So first, Tib'resh number 1. No. Tib'resh number 2. Even worse. Against Icar. Does a 19 hit you?
No, it does not.
Motherfuck. All right, all of them
Man,
miss.
You guys be rolling around with ACs like nobody's business. Mine is 18.
Yeah, but you're also the wizard.
Yeah, that's fair, but I'm buff as hell.
I'm 21. It's a 3-point difference.
Yeah, that means a lot.
Until I start wiggling.
It's Kyra's turn. She's gonna do another disrupt undead at the one that's attacking Icar. We're gonna call this brand loyalty. That hits, and it takes 6 points of positive energy damage. She is continuing to hold her perch there at the top of the thing. Icar, you're up.
Okay. As a move action, we're gonna snap the shield cloak into place,
All right.
and as a standard, we're gonna do the poke.
Poke, poke, poke. That will hit.
No hidden strike because I'm not. It's not. This one's not eligible for it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that does half damage because piercing. So, or less. You know, it does half damage because it's DR5. But yeah. All right, it's still there. And your move action was the cloak. So that's unless you. And no swifts.
No, not right now.
All right, Sugtok, it's your turn. You get a full turn this time.
Yeah, can I go 5, 10, 15, and Trident?
Yes, you can. Which one? Stupid question. Only one you can reach.
So that's D20.
Okay, D20 plus strength plus base attack bonus plus 1.
6 plus 5, so plus 12.
That'll hit.
Roll 1d6
Wait.
plus
Oh yeah, your strength is ridiculously high right now.
1d6 plus 6.
And
Why
since-
is his strength so beefed up?
well, because he's got like a 20.
The belt, because it was at a 20, and then I got a
yeah.
belt for plus 2, so
yeah,
it's up to plus 6.
and the trident is a 2-handed weapon, so you get to add your strength and a half to the damage. So it's your strength and a half plus 1 to the damage for D8.
1d6 plus 1d6 plus 9.
So your
That's nuts.
your strength is 22, correct?
Yeah.
All right, so that's 6. Then 9.
9 from that.
Plus 1, so 1d8 plus 10 plus 1d6, all of it non-lethal.
Well, this thing's not dead, but it's not conscious.
Now, to be fair, you can withhold the merciful thing to make it just a plus 1 trident.
Oh, then yeah, can I just not add the second 6 of damage?
Of course. So I'm just going to knock that down to 16, and it's piercing,
Trying
so...
to skewer his face.
2 of the prongs go into his eye sockets, but he's still mobile.
Motherfucking zombies.
Tib'resh, you're surrounded by a lot of stuff right now.
This is your specialty, bud.
My specialty. I don't know about that. Because
and again, there you go. Just remember, if you're gonna do a full round, Argot activating is like a swift.
Right. So I was thinking about that. I was also thinking about because that forces me into bludgeoning. Do I know how resistant they are to piercing? Is it automatically half damage?
The mechanics is DR5, overcome by bludgeoning or slashing weapons.
Okay. It'd be basically the same as putting it in half for the most part, judging by my last few rolls. All right.
There's also only a couple left, so if you just want to fucking bring the smack without having to waste your swift on fucking argeting your feasts.
Well, it wouldn't be wasting. I wouldn't have anything else to do with this. I mean, other than shifting into that.
And also lightning damage. These guys aren't resistant to it.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, but I do need to switch. Because how did we decide how reactive I could be with switching into snake style?
Switching between styles was a swift action.
Was swift. So as long as I have that open, okay.
Yeah, you can always do the wiggle dance, but as far as your attacks, you gotta spend some time to
switch
swift
for that. Okay. Well, that's fine. Tib'resh is going to say Argot to himself, and his fist will clench and turn to silver.
All right.
Burst into shocking electricity.
Right. You have a standard action to attack.
Punchy time. He will go ahead and punch Drog 2 with great force.
Yeah, that'll hit, even with the negatives.
Unarmed and shock.
Okay, so the physical damage is cut in half. It's impressive, by the way. So that's it's a grand total of 8. So it hurts. He's still up, and it's weird because you get to see the rotting armor on him, or rusting armor, and the water. You get to see the shocks kind of dance across him underwater before they fizzle out. Flickie, you are above Icar.
Yes, I am. I am gonna point at this dude, and
Okay.
I am going to cast.
How far above Icar are you? About 15, 20 feet?
I was thinking like 10 feet. Like I would kind of went down to him, but stayed like because he's on the floor, but I'm like 10 feet above him.
Okay, so you're out of reach.
Out of reach of what?
Him getting the Draugr getting attack of opportunity on you.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I wasn't trying to be too far up. I wasn't trying to be too close either.
Are you about?
I guess I'm just
you're about even
hit him with a ray of frost.
Yeah, you're about even with Kyra.
Oh, you know what? I don't have to hit him with ray of frost. I can hit him with disrupt undead.
Okay, which is pretty much the same thing, except you're just doing a different kind of damage to it.
Yep. I want to see it like go as it's like evil essence like fucking floats off into the ocean.
We'll see.
All right, so M21. Oh, that's a 20.
All right, roll to confirm.
Okay. 19.
Will confirm.
Hey! Oh my god! Okay.
So-
All right.
So D6 plus half your caster level, and then
D6 plus 3. That is 4 plus 3 is 7.
doubled.
14.
Kapow.
Wait. Let me say something cool.
As you're getting ready to say your cool thing, you're gathering positive energy for the first time in your finger instead of ice or electricity, and it shoots forward at the undead thing, and you get it in its mouth and out through the back, exploding out of the back of its skull, and you can see the green as it falls backward.
I go, man, that was cool by itself. Shit.
Okay.
I was gonna say something cool, but that
It spoke for itself.
Speaks for itself, man. All right. I'm attacking Tib'resh, and I'm attacking Sugtok. First, Tib'resh. 14. No. Sugtok. 18.
No.
Also no. Fucking Draugr. All right. Kyra is going to do what she's been doing and disrupt undead. That's big enough to hit. She rolls a 6. So this one, similarly to what Flickie just did, except she gets it in the eye socket. And does not come out the back of the head. So basically Flickie just Rasengan'd it and she Chidori'd it. But it goes down.
The day Sasuke learned why it was called Naruto.
Yep. Icar, you're up, and there's one Draugr left on the other side of Tib'resh.
Alright, we're gonna attempt to swim over there.
Okay.
Nope.
Alright, so that's where you get. Sugtok. Now, I would like to point out that due to the positioning of the cliff and whatnot, you cannot just 5-step over here.
Right, can I jump over to Tib'resh to come down on him with my trident underwater?
Make me a swim check for that. Which is going to be a bit more than what you're naturally...
That's fine.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Oh, nice. So I want to, like, kick off the thing floating through and go, Aquaman!
Sure.
D20 plus 12.
Roll to confirm. You do not confirm. Well, sorry. You have to add the 12 to that, so that would be 22, which does confirm.
Hell yes.
So roll me D8 plus 10, and then double it.
1d8 plus 10.
Wow.
32.
If this thing is
Aquaman, I want to be like spiraling down.
Yeah, as you spiral down, you catch bits of it and fling them off in random directions. Then your spiral comes around again. You grab another bit and fling it in another direction. And if this thing was at full health, that would have gotten it.
Just spinning it around. Guys, that was fun.
I'm imagining Kiba's move from Naruto where him and the...
Fang over fang!
Yeah, just spin into each other and just obliterate whatever's in the middle.
Or for the purists, Gatsuga!
Gatsuga!
That's my raging song when we're down here.
Yeah. All right.
Hear it.
I thought that might be an appropriate rage song.
All right. But yeah, now that the Draugr are dead, there appears to be a...
What a shame.
Now that they're dead
came
again.
here with someone.
There is half of a wrecked ship.
Let's go explore it. How long did that fight take? Like a minute, right?
No, it took about 18 seconds.
Oh, damn. We're like, oh my god, skeletons! Pew, 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 pew. Just like...
It's like you're playing House of the Dead.
All right, so where are we heading?
Well, the ship looks destroyed in the middle, so I'm sure that we could just like go in the middle and search it. It's got to be open, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you wanna scoot over there and search it since you have the ability to swim freely.
I'll go check it out. I'll go see if there's anything in there, and I scoot over there.
All right. Make me a perception check as you approach a ship that, according to the, inscription on a piece of the debris, is called the Mist Runner, or at least was once upon a time.
Oh, fuck.
No, not that one.
Okay.
Flickie's perception check lets him look through, but he's not exactly familiar with sailing ships. But with what's left of here, he doesn't exactly find anything worth noting.
So no boxes, no obvious treasure chests.
There are boxes, but most of them appear to be
old, gross,
and lost to the submersion.
All right, I turn around and say, unless anyone else wants to check, I think this is a no-go. We should prepare ourselves physically and mentally for what's about to happen.
If you guys aren't opposed, I'm familiar with plundering wrecked ships.
Vikings.
I would like to just
roll it, boy.
You can have a little bit of plundering as a treat.
Sugtok similarly does not have any luck finding anything.
My elven friend, you have keen plunderer's eyes. This ship is empty.
Yeah, I like to think over the course of this adventure, I've picked up a few traits from one such as yourself.
So,
as you guys approach this, the seafloor drops away into a vertiginous black pit here. The water above the shaft seems colder and darker than that around it, while the smooth-sided walls drop straight down into the depths, almost as if something had melted down through the earth long ago. A ring of shattered coral growth surrounds the rim of the chasm.
Damn. I look at Icar and I go, hey, do you want to, do the thing? Or are we just going to do this raw dog?
If you've got do you have one of those torches, Icar? Those the glow sticks.
No, don't drop it down, because if it gets down before us, it'll know we're coming.
About to say, yeah. Where we're going is going to be dark. If we have any light at all,
I have my staff.
Yeah, he's going to know we're coming.
Oh, that's true. But how soon do we want him to know we're coming?
I feel like
how far into the pitch blackness we go.
Well, what's more inconvenient? Not seeing the giant monster that's coming for us, or him knowing that we're there?
I will let you know that all of you with dark vision cannot see the bottom.
I am looking over the edge. I'm going to go ahead and, shift into boar form.
Looking over the edge, make me a will save.
That's horrifying. Is he just scared because it's, that creepy?
As you look over the edge of the pit down there, there's something about it. It's calling to you. You need to go into it. You need to dive in. And Sugtok jumps off and dives into the pit.
I gotta go, guys. I have to.
I take off after him at manta speeds.
Oh yeah, he's fast.
Well,
I'm also wearing
and
really heavy armor.
After him, as in to stop him
to,
and get him back to his senses and bring him back up.
Icar's gonna nod to Kyra, and I guess they'll both start. They'll drop down as well.
Yeah. Similarly,
I yell at Tib'resh. I said, "The fool's possessed! Jump!" And I dive into the pit.
So similarly, Icar and Kyra need to make will saves too, but since they're jumping anyway, there's not really a point to it.
Earlier, when I scooted between them, I wanted to say I tried to grab both of their hands, but I knew they both would have told me to fuck off.
Icar, you also feel that calling from something, and you dive.
I understand.
Let's go.
Kyra's fine. On both rolls.
Am I
Tib'resh
too mind possessed to try to spin on my trident like I did with the baddie before?
A little bit, yes.
Am I fast enough to catch up with them before they do anything?
You are the fastest thing in the party.
Okay.
You can catch up to all of them.
I use one of my Pearl of Power level 2s to give me my or was it level 2? No, what was it? It was fucking
Level 1, protection from evil.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I used my level 1. There we go. Boom. I use my level 1 protection from evil, and I shoot down towards Sugtok, who's the furthest down, and I fucking
make me a will save.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Will save. What is my roll on that?
Please use your own safety devices before attending to those around you.
Will save is +9. Let's go. All
Solid.
right.
Yeah, I don't have good wills.
That is a 24.
Okay, yeah, you shake off the compulsion to dive.
Okay, so I run up and I fucking smack Sugtok on the back of the head with protection from evil.
Okay. Technically, he's not dominated or anything, so that shouldn't work, but he does have the protection from evil on him, but he continues to go down.
Well, I mean, I look back and I go, fuck, and I keep diving.
Still going.
Slap him.
To be fair,
okay.
Flickie. Yes. To be fair, you failed the save too, Icar.
Slap him so he goes faster.
You're like, yeehaw, cowboy! But, alright, so I realize that I have failed to do what I thought would happen with Sugtok, so I'm still shooting. I'm staying behind him a little bit because I know I'm faster than him, but I've realized that Icar is also fucking whack jobbed out. I don't know what's up with Tib'resh because I don't know if he's like dove in yet, but I have to put myself between Icar and Sugtok, and I know I can keep that distance because of my maneuverability.
Yeah. All right. So you guys continue down.
I shout, "Follow the light!" to Tib'resh because of my staff.
Okay.
Hey!
Everyone make me a perception check.
God damn it. Oh, thank God. 23.
All right.
The video is what I imagine this is like for us.
Well, as you guys descend, once you get down to about 150 feet, you guys notice that the walls, they were smooth, but now they've grown rougher, increasingly rough.
Is that the scene where he's like, "You're in hell"?
Like Ari, the underwater snake we fought?
Oh yeah, that thing, yeah. And the walls are caked with jagged coral and what can only be described as writhing colonies of strange protoplasmic sea life. But that's not Tib'resh. Are you actually down with them, or are you still up there?
You better be fucking swimming.
Well, because I resisted the thing, and I'm just concerned that you guys...
So did I!
This is a really bad idea.
Well, what are we gonna do? Let them go down there by themselves?
We never ended up checking out the fucking wreck that you guys wanted.
Yeah,
to
we
get.
did.
I'm gonna beat you down there,
I didn't
Shattersong.
see shit down there. No, wait, man, I'm going first. But be careful. These aren't amateur foot plasmids here.
Tib'resh
And
reluctantly
as you
dropped
guys
it.
reach that point, you
they're pro town.
are greeted by something coming up out of the depths of the pit.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hey. I'm certain it's friendly.
Into the light of Flickie's staff illuminating the darkness, you guys see a snout and glazed over milky eyes,
Oh my God, it's Bill Cosby.
skin and it's been torn away, and exposed cartilage and bones and just
Oh my God, it's undead
Teeth.
Bill Cosby.
and teeth and teeth and teeth. I could describe what this thing is, but I believe its name will do all of the talking for me.
Is it a Gary shambling mound?
It's a
It's a shark!
sea shark.
Can you guys not
It's gonna
see?
be called like Flesh Ripper or some fucking
Oh,
crazy shit.
you guys can't see the name. That's on.
Megatooth super bastard.
Oh,
No, this is the
Super
worst.
cool, super cool.
This
Hey
fucking
guys,
blows.
wait. Do each of us have one of those boards?
I imagine you guys divvied up the boards for water breathing among everyone who's not Flickie.
I love this cloak, dude.
But like, did we all get one of the Cure Serious boards?
There are 4 of them, yes.
Yes, yeah, I definitely took one of those. You fucking kidding me? I was like, Kyra, I love you, but like, I'm OG party member, like. Because if she dies unless we reincarnate her, right? Like, bring her back.
Pretty much. Fortunately, you guys.
That's what happens if all of us die.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I keep forgetting that we're all very mortal.
Alright.
Well, let's roll for initiative, I guess.
Correct.
/roll D20 plus.
So yes, there is a zombie great white shark,
Yes.
and I am so not kidding about how big it is.
So this thing's probably what, 15? Oh my God, 15 by 15. This thing's just huge.
Huge size.
Fuck.
And as a zombie, you remember that it's got the basic undead traits. It resists things that are not slashing, and it
Magic.
does not. No, it just resists things that are slashing, and it has a tendency to not have a full complement of moves as far as turns are concerned.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Zombies are always staggered, so they can either move or attack, or they can charge.
Okay, lovely.
The downside to that is that he's got a lot of teeth and his mouth is really, really big.
Well, all the better to put a magical bomb down its throat.
Is everybody rolled?
Yeah.
And answer you, Sugtok, no. The specific way that they did that is it's a potion, it's not a spell, and potions don't work that way.
I was dreaming of like smashing the cure critical board over his nose.
Oh yeah, I know. It's like fighting that undead dragon thing in the sewers in Final Fantasy X, where you just kick its ass by throwing a phoenix down at it.
There's a phoenix
No,
down.
that's the undead train.
But it's pretty much all undead bosses in Final Fantasy. Which honestly, it feels awesome, but it's like going up to Darkseid and kicking his ass with a can of Red Bull.
But they also all had instant death that would just party wipe you.
Also, yes. Anyway, Kyra is first. And by the way, the appearance of the shark shocks Sugtok and Icar out of their gotta go deeper. They go, oh fuck!
Yeah, I would.
My boner is gone.
Ah, the return of the Y boner.
We're too far away from it.
Yeah, anyway, Kyra is going to disrupt undead at it.
I guess. I mean, that would be good. It wouldn't be a terrible time to try to hit it with a Cure Light, but Disrupt is fine.
Yeah.
I think that's what Garrett asked Luke if he could do, and I don't think.
It's because it's a potion. You can use the spell, but you can't use like the board potion wouldn't work on it.
Yeah, because the potion would be applied to you, and potions generally don't work that way when you try to force feed them like that. Technically, usually I don't see people do that, so I don't have a lot of practical experience, but I'm just saying no.
I mean,
What if I broke the board in his mouth?
No, I mean technically, if you grappled them and then you succeeded on the sustain check, you could force them to imbibe something. But yeah, go ahead and grapple the giant.
Yeah, I'm gonna
zombie.
grab the zombie great white shark to hold a board in its mouth and just snap it.
The giant angry tube sock with teeth that's trying to murder us right now.
Flickie, you're up.
Tib'resh, we need you to grapple.
I thought
white shark.
I thought Kyra was up.
She did her turn.
What'd she do? Disrupt?
Yeah, she disrupted undead, and I did that while we were busy discussing semantics.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking. I mean, shit. I'm gonna scoot back behind the dudes with the HP, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna disrupt undead. 17 plus.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and then 1d6 plus 5.
That's still okay.
I mean, damage is damage, but you know what are you gonna do?
It's also a cantrip.
Yeah, cantrip for 5 is not bad.
Where are my underwater rules? There you are.
Fuck, what does extend magic do again? Doesn't that make me like
Extend magic?
Extends the range.
No. It doubles duration.
That's what it is. Right.
Okay, yeah, there it is. All right. Icar, you're up and in full control of your faculties again.
Earlier in another water level, we ruled that the slippers don't work underwater, right?
Yeah, because the slippers don't work when there's not exactly good surface tension.
Okay.
And also at this depth, there's that protoplasmic colonies of sludge and whatnot, which would make it too slippery even if this were dry.
All right. Then we're gonna 5-foot step, and we're gonna ready an action to poke.
Okay, Tib'resh. There's a shark.
Yeah, there sure fuck it is.
go punch it.
I don't know if I can reach it.
Power?
Well, Yeah.
For the record, the shark is coming up out of the depths at you, so technically it's about maybe 3 squares below the plane you guys are on.
This is my worst nightmare. This is why I don't like being in the open ocean, and it's literally happening to us right now.
Thalassophobia.
You're worried that a zombie great white shark is going to get you?
Well, it's anything, and this is the worst case scenario.
It's why Subnautica is such a horror game for him and me.
Dude, I'm so psyched that I beat Below Zero, but I still have to beat the original.
Below Zero is a lot quicker.
Yeah, it was like 9 hours for me in the original. I'm just like, ah!
Did you make me a swim check, Tib'resh?
Right. So how much is it different here? Because I had decent swim and I didn't have to check for it before, and I'm wearing the ring.
What's your bonus?
12.
You'll be fine. 12 was the DC I set.
Awesome. Okay.
And actually, the deeper you get, the calmer the water gets. So down here, the DC's 10 again.
Okay. Well, yes, swimming down, and let's see. Let me double check. Yeah.
The classic,
or it should be actually right about 25 feet swimming down and, 20 feet.
Are you hypotenusing the damn thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It should work, judging by my
calculations.
According to my calculations.
And well, things happened so quickly he wouldn't have unfisted, so I am still shocky time. So I sling a punch.
Fisting and shocking in the same sentence. You're a madman.
Yeah, I'm crazy, dude.
I've seen
Usually it's one or the other.
I've seen that hentai.
Especially with the shark.
Well, I could. No, that'd be really annoying. I don't know if I actually want to try and grapple a shark. Swing a ding ding. 17, that's not that good.
And it does not hit.
Oh no!
Whiff.
Imagine missing that shark and being like, "Oh fuck."
You know you're supposed to aim for the nose, right?
Sugtok, you're up.
How far away from me is Tib'resh now?
Tib'resh is... Okay, so 10 feet that way and 15 feet that way.
25?
25 feet, so probably along the hypotenuse around 20 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna say let's fucking go and cast haste on myself.
And
that hits all of us for, I think, 7 rounds?
Yeah, 7 rounds. Caster level.
Does it hit... It doesn't hit the shark, does it? Like, it can't
No,
do that?
no, it doesn't help him.
He chooses the creatures within the range up to a certain amount.
Yeah,
okay,
bros.
I was like,
only.
if you just turned this into a turbo zombie great white shark, I was like, I swear to fucking Christ.
I already told you this was my nightmare, and now you're just making it worse, dude.
But so we all get +1 on attack rolls, +1 dodge to AC and reflex saves, and an extra 30 feet of move.
Wait, how much movement do I have now?
90.
90 feet.
God damn. I'm literally like a fighter jet up in this bitch.
Well,
Like the bat sub.
No, it does work that way. Because I forget the cloak gives you a swim speed. It doesn't enhance your
Did
Yeah.
you say +1 to dodge and AC? Or
A +1 dodge bonus, 2 ACs and
Dodge
reflex
bonus.
saves.
2 AC and reflex. Okay, sorry. Cool.
And then as my move action, I am going to go into a raging song.
Okay. What are you handing out?
I guess it's only going to be combat expertise and outflank right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
Awaken.
Outflank. Awaken. Take
Alright.
the
Okay.
script. That must be taken.
All
Oh
right.
no, I've also got I'm giving off Shake It Off. So if we're adjacent to someone, it's +1 on saving throws per person we're adjacent to. So like right now,
With-
me and Kyra,
with
we're
the-
both raging.
with
it'd
the
be
feet.
+1.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
the feet.
if you're raging and you've
And
if I'm raging, I'm handing it out.
Yeah, if you're raging, if you accept the song, you gain the Shake It Off feat, and everybody who is accepting the rage counts towards that. It's like if you were adjacent to Flickie, who's not accepting the rage, it wouldn't count towards the total. Anyway, zombie shark, zombie shark, zombie shark, zombie shark.
No, I didn't realize I was muted. No.
Tib'resh, you do get the +1 to
zombie shark.
AC, even if you wiggle, it's another +1.
I try to strangle Icar.
All right,
because it's treated as AC.
The shark is moving over here. It is moving out of Tibresh's range, and it is snapping at Icar as it passes by.
Does Icar not get an AOO?
It's got a 10-foot reach.
Oh Jesus. Oh yeah, that's right. Its name card is what I'm seeing. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. 28 to hit.
That is a hit.
Jeez.
I'm sorry. Yeah, technically it's charging, so that should be a 30. But yeah. Ooh. Okay. 20 points of damage. Okay. Before Kyra's turn, I need everybody to make me a fortitude save.
God damn it. I love and hate when you say that because it means something exciting is happening, but it's probably bad.
Did Kyra accept my rage?
Wow.
Kyra, we haven't reached our turn yet. We have not reached our turn yet.
+1, so it's 19. But she decides when I start handing out the song.
At the moment, she has not because she has spellcasting abilities and wants to retain access to them.
So yeah, I've got a 19 total.
I'll accept it. What's the bonus?
It's +1. Unless you're standing next to somebody else that's raging, in which case it's another +1 per.
Add 1, that's an 18.
Okay. Tib'resh.
That thing just smanged Icar. Are you kidding me?
Oof.
Tib'resh, you take 1 point of pressure damage.
I'm wearing the vest though.
Oh fuck, that's right. You are. Never mind. That's
Yay.
right.
I'm so glad that went with your outfit.
I got so happy when you botched, and I forgot that. Woo. Make sure
He
to thank.
feels the weight just like comes off of his chest.
Yeah.
Wow, feels like I almost forgot to wear this anti-crush vest.
It's like a weight off his chest. Man.
Almost literally. Okay. Anyway, Kyra's turn, and since she's doing spellcasting, she's not going to accept the song. She's going to disrupt undead at it.
She doesn't want to rattle his mini bone teeth.
When you use Bone Shaker on undead, it doesn't hurt them.
Yeah,
it's different on undead
because they're already a bunch.
It allows you to force. It allows you to force.
It
allows you to forcibly puppet the undead, but that's not what she wants to do right now. But anyway,
we could run it into the wall like any zombie boss.
Fortunately, this thing's touch AC is shit, so she hits and does 7 points of damage to it. Which means it's Flickie's turn.
Alright. 1 sec. I was trying to remember which one of these I wanted to fucking use, because I'm not trying to use my super strong shit, but I am trying to put this thing down. I'm gonna fucking go and fly over here and hit it with a motherfucking scorching ray.
Okay, it's a fire spell, so I need you to make a caster level check.
Also, he sounds like bloop 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 instead of
specifically. Here it works. Okay. Caster level check. The DC is 20 plus the spell level, so you need to make a caster level check DC 22. So D20 plus 7, looking for 22.
Oh, D20 plus 7. Okay, I got you.
And I can't boost those.
18 plus 7 is 25.
All right, you effectively cast the spell correctly.
Damn, I feel like this dice is almost always doing me right. I feel like I should switch it up.
Oh, no. You use it as much as you can. Just know that at some point it's going to run out, and it's going to run out hard.
Yeah, it'll flip the other direction eventually.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, well, I blast his ass. All right, so let's go for damage.
Anyway, he started blasting.
Bob averages.
4d6.
Well, it's a race. You still have to hit it.
Oh, I forgot I hadn't done that yet. Right.
It's the cast level check just to cast a fire spell underwater.
Jesus Christ, +6. All right, 23.
Yeah.
Okay.
That does hit?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna do this one in the doohickey because that's a lot of dice to roll.
It's 4d6.
4d6 plus. Is it just 4d6 or do I have any bonuses?
I believe.
I think it's just 4d6.
Actually, hold on a second. Depending on what level you are, I think you might get a second ray with one casting.
I was afraid it had like Swiss cheese AC where there was a chance of stuff just going through it, so it was a high AC.
Scorching ray.
Double.
For every 4 levels beyond third, so you actually get 2 rays with one casting of the spell. Each one requires.
So are you casting it like the principal in the Breakfast Club?
Well, first things first. Well, first things first. He has to
yeah.
make a separate attack roll for each ray, so I need another attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah, your multiple rays may be fired at the same or different targets, but all targets must be within 30 feet of each other, and they're fired simultaneously.
Alright, so that's...
So finger guns is the perfect method for delivery of that, anyways.
It's like the double Desert Eagle from Green Hornet, the most ridiculous of handguns.
21.
The idea of shooting it.
Yep, that second one hits. So that's a grand total of 8d6.
Roll 8d6.
Holy shit! There is a.
I hit him with like the Kumail from Eternals, like the scoo.
Something like that, yeah. I still need to see that.
It was not great, but it's still fun.
Well, to be fair, I enjoy shitty movies because I get to laugh at them.
I get it.
Anyway, so that happens. You were talking about Swiss cheese AC. It's not a Swiss cheese AC, but it's Swissier or cheesier now that it's got a couple of scorching, scalding holes through it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Icar, you're up and hurt.
We are going to swim. I'm just going to accept swimming at quarter speed to swim over here. And
You can actually go one more square because you're hasted right now.
Yeah, but I want to get that outflank. The shake it off. I'm gonna stand.
That's fair.
What does shake it off do again?
And
it irritates people at pep rallies.
You get +1 to your saves per ally standing near you that also has it.
You're serious? Is what 3d8 plus
3d8 plus 5.
5. I'll hold off on it for now. I would drink a potion of moderate, but I would need to use my air bubble sponge first.
Yes, my favorite candidate, moderate Uchiha.
So I will just hold off.
Okay.
We'll ready another action to attack it if it comes within range.
Okay, Tib'resh, you're up.
Okay.
Who's got the trident?
Sugtok.
Remember that if it tries to, you can brace it so that if it tries to charge at us, you get extra damage for it charging at us when you have the trident brace.
You take an action to brace it, so if it charges at you, it impales itself before it gets a chance to swing on you.
But I have to spend a standard action?
Yeah, you basically get to set yourself to receive a charge.
Yeah, remember that it's got 10-foot reach, so if you're going to try to get close enough to hit it, you need to try to tumble through the water.
Yeah.
Also, I get the feeling it might, unless there's zero brain function in there, I get the feeling it might try to single me out because I just ass blasted it.
It may try to single you out because you did ass blast it.
Twice.
You gave it a steam enema, and it does not like that.
Burning double fisting.
Shoot. Well then, Tib'resh is going to switch up some tactics because it's going to be hard to approach. So, but I don't want to make it approach us unless we're ready.
Bunker down, motherfuckers.
But we're stronger together.
I'm so glad I prepared a stone skin today just in case we had to fight a giant shark.
I haven't moved at all. Can I ready a flurry of blows?
Yes, you can hold your action to try to flurry it if it gets within reach of you.
That would be cool. Well, I guess with the 10-foot reach, it wouldn't have to. It'd still have to get pretty close. It's a big boy. Shit. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna ready, and I'm just gonna sit here and ready a flurry of blows. If it approaches, we're stronger when we're closer together, and I don't want to approach it because it's gonna snap. If it does, thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
So yeah, Tib'resh is gonna sit there and put some dukes up.
Okay. Sugtok?
I'm gonna 5-step to right here. Do a little flourish with the trident, and
set for a charge.
Brace and set for charge.
Okay.
Am I able to like set for charge? But if it tries to go for Tib'resh or to the side of me, am I able to swipe at it? Or is like setting the charge the?
If I remember correctly, you have to receive, but let me double check this.
Hey, so haste gives us all +1 to our like our ACs and shit, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Solid. Just checking.
Yeah, it might become relevant.
Yeah, because now I can finally have 19.
The whole wizard thing is like getting stone skin and other shit to cast to like I don't need armor, I got.
That's what I'm saying, man. If he fucking hits me, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, no more HP for you.
Unless you're casting defensively, you'd have to make an extra check.
It specifically says if you use a readied action to set a brace weapon against a charge, you deal double damage on a successful hit against a charging creature. So basically, if you hold your action to brace it, if it charges at you and you hit it, you deal double damage with that weapon.
Yeah, then I'm going to step here and brace. I want to get in front of Icar because he got hit. I'm the closest target. It's a zombie. Seems pretty obvious to me.
Zombie.
But I don't know.
You are the closest target. And it
You
is
son of a bitch.
This is a really intelligent zombie shark.
It really is. It's almost like someone was telling him who to attack.
It's
Well,
almost
it also
like,
does have 2 big-ass fire blasts in it, and it probably noticed that person.
But why would it notice that? It's a zombie. It's programmed to attack the closest thing because zombie brains.
you know what? The funny thing is, that's actually literally what its thing says. So, yeah. So I have no choice but to attack Sugtok.
Brace.
Wait, I'm sorry. I was talking to Scarlet. She just got home. Why is Sugtok the only one he can attack?
I'm just gonna flat out read to you guys. The zombie shark attacks the closest foe each round, and other things.
Oh,
So
shit.
its
So me
tactics.
stepping there made it hit
Its
me
tactics
instead of Icar.
literally say I have to do that, so it's charging at you. So you get your ready attack on the shark.
D20 plus 12?
You hit.
Boom. So roll 1d6 plus, or 1d8 plus 1d6.
Are you doing
plus...
Are you doing it non-lethal or?
Yeah, I'll do it non-lethal. We'll kill it after I knock it out.
Sure?
I'm hitting it as hard as I can.
I don't think undead take non-lethal damage.
It's part of the undead traits thing.
Fuck. Then yeah, I'll do it.
How do you
standard.
kill
So
that
1d8
which has no life?
plus strength and a half.
10. Yeah, not yeah.
God damn it. Roll d8 plus 10.
Well,
That doubled, and it's piercing. So I get to knock 5 points off of 26.
So 21 points of stab. Thanks for the heads up, Icar. And can I, if after I kill him, can I turn around and heal Icar? Are we still in initiative?
At this point, the initiative's over because the solo thing that's opposing you is gone.
So yeah, I'm gonna drop Raging Song, turn around, put a hand on his shoulder, and say, "Good advice," and heal him for 14.
Okay. All right.
Much appreciated for the heals. You said 14?
Yes.
Yeah, 14 points of heal.
All right.
Okay.
And with that, as you guys watch the shark's body slowly sink into the depths, and you see the darkness below, that's where I'm going to end the session for tonight, because we got kind of a late start.
It was a hella good fight. Dude, good call on bracing, man. That was brilliant.
I mean, I realized when it charged me, I was like, it's probably just going to keep charging all of us.
Yep.
It might be the only way I could conceivably move and damage you guys. And I'm glad I hit one of you with it.
Hard.
Yeah.
Shit, 14 did you all right, though?
Okay.
It occurs to me how a non-zombie great white shark might be scarier.
Icar, you would have had extra health from the Raging Song.
Well, yeah, but then that extra health goes away when the Raging Song ends.
But is the damage done to that? It's still good.
Oh, here's the thing. Since the Raging Song, the Raging Song, Roger. I don't know
whenever your effective con score goes up or down,
Roger,
you lose the consummate amount of hit points.
Yeah, I know, but Roger, I house ruled it a few sessions ago that instead of that, his Raging Song kind of does the Unchained Barbarian thing, where instead of manipulating your scores, it just gives you static bonuses. So instead of increasing your maximum hit points, you just get temporary hit points instead.
So how many temporary hit points is that?
He's level 7, and it's a con increase of 2, so it would have been 7 temporary hit points.
So you're actually still at full health then.
Oh, yes, at full health now.
House rules.
Yeah, just because it's easy,
Heals.
it's easier to do for everybody who's not used to the rule set like Roger.
So it's just plus 7 HP.
Okay, I'll have to look that over to see if you're getting shortchanged, Sugtok, but I think it should be fine.
I think it's, by the way that mechanically it's going to play out for us, like putting you 7 HP higher at the end of it, I think it's fine. Like for this campaign, at least, I don't think we're going to hit levels to where it would short me.
Considering the fact that I made the mistake of having Raisin Bran for dinner, I have an impending reason to wrap this up pretty quickly, bubbling around. So, your experience for tonight, gentlemen. For avoiding fighting Naren as you tried to get into the village. For flattering Vigendra enough to let her help you. For defeating the group of Draugr. And defeating Zombie Shark. You guys get 3,200 experience points.
Wow, each?
Yeah.
46,750 now? If my math is right.
That's where my math comes to.
Hell yes.
Damn, we got a lot of shit done in a session that's an hour shorter than normal.
Yeah, we blasted. Man, that was... The team's also really coming together to where, like, we're figuring out the combos with each other that are like, this is gonna wham. I can't believe that the zombie shark ran into the spear to kill itself.
Well,
It ran into the shrine to kill itself.
zombies, man.
Dillon, you already know this. Sorry, Dill's younger sister just got engaged.
I know, dude. Isn't that wild? Especially because it's Bobak, too. Love that guy.
Yeah.
So just real quick before we wrap, do we see anything else? It just goes further down. We're seeing the zombie drop down into the abyss, and that's the end. That's
dark.
The cliffhanger. Okay.
Except for our little bubble of staff light. Other than that, it is pitch black.
You're right. You're right. At this depth of about 150, like I said, Flickie with his light and who's besides Flickie, who's got low light vision instead of dark vision?
I got low light when in boar form. Which
Okay, so the two of you of low light form see the point of something at the very, very edge of the low light radius. Because it's 20 feet. It's 20 feet of bright, 20 feet of dim. However, since all that's doubled for you guys, it's like 40 feet of bright and 40 feet of dim. So you guys, it's like 80 feet further down. There's the tip of something that looks old and splintered. All right.
Okay,
In the meantime, good night, everybody.
I guess.
Night, dudes.